Coming back, number 24, Keith Carsetter.
All right, we're in the bottom of the first, and Keystone just scored their first run. We had a little technical snafu. The heat's causing some problems. The humidity, which we hadn't experienced since, last August. So it's first and third, nobody out. Keystone, we're in the bottom of the first. Keystone leads 1-0. We'll get you caught up. First pitch is high to the next batter. Dave Strauss, the head coach, sends Nestor, who just singled in a run, down to second. Carter Miller, who had walked, is on third. Braden Wolfgang is in the dugout. He struck out, but the ball got away from the catcher. He ends up going to first, steals second, steals third, and scores on Nestor's single. The batter right now is Chase Carstetter, the third baseman. So it's 1-0. Abel Gerald started for Keystone, had a 1-2-3 top of the first. We're in Loyalsock. Again, this is intermediate baseball. So second and third for Keystone. Pop foul back behind us. Great setting here in Loyalsock Township. We're behind home plate to the first base side. Nice facility, nice concession stand, and restroom building to our immediate left for all our needs. The next pitch, down low. Carstetter steps out, looks down to third base coach Dave Strauss. Second and third, nobody out. Keystone Intermediates, they're 13 years old. The bulk of them, all but one, we've been told, from last year's 12-year-old All-Star team. Swing and a miss. Carstetter couldn't catch up to some heat there from Forsberg. Carter Miller actually also played on the 13-year-old team last year as a 12-year-old, which is allowed. And right now he's on third base. Brush back, ball 4 to Carstetter, pitch inside. So that'll load the bases.
Up for that, number 16, Brad Brungard.
This will be Brad Brungard, extra hitter. And now the home plate umpire is just getting a ball retrieved. Okay. Brungard, not unlike his brother, Bryce, Central Mountain left fielder this past season, is a left-handed batter. A discussion out on the mound between pitcher Forsberg and catcher Johnson. 1-0 Central Mountain with a great opportunity here. Again, this is 50-70 intermediate baseball on Clinton County Sports. What a humid evening just outside of Williamsport. So Forsberg will pitch from a stretch here. First pitch to Brungard is high. Looks like the shortstop's playing in a bit with the bases loaded and nobody out. But maybe not. We're at ground level here. The 1-0 pitch. Check swing taken for a strike. Gets away from catcher Johnson, but he recovers quickly. Both teams white pants, light blue jerseys. Loyalsock has some maroon trim. High school colors. So it should be 1-1 on Brungard. Fifth batter of the inning. Still nobody out. Down low, gets by the catcher. The runner's going to try to score. Slides in safely. It's 2-0 on a wild pitch. Miller scores easily. Down to third, Nestor. Carstetter down to second. Should be about 2-1 on Brad Brungard. Drayton Packer waits on deck. Again, Forsberg pitches from a stretch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Brungard wears number 16. Lots of sunshine, almost to a fault. Runners on second and third, 2 runs in. Next pitch to Brungard. Up one. Foul, third base. Oh, whoa. The third baseman. He didn't catch it, did he? No. He went into a puddle. Oh, I think we can safely say there's a little casual ladder in foul territory just beyond third base. He was like a cannonball. Shouldn't laugh, John. Don't laugh. Poor Mason Reeder couldn't quite catch up to that because he was sliding on his butt in a couple inches. You can see that water now. It's right in front of Dave Strauss. Oh, that was exciting. Under normal circumstances, Forsberg would have had his first out, but these aren't normal. Shouldn't laugh at other people's misfortune. Forsberg's next pitch. Swing and a miss, gets away from the catcher. He will throw to first for the out. The runner on third comes halfway up and goes back to the back. They have to get the out at first. Brungard becomes the first out. The play will go 2-3. 1 out. That's a second strikeout, but just a first out for Forsberg. Drayton Packer, first baseman. He's a left-handed batter. Two runs in, 1 out. 2 runners in scoring position. Forsberg's pitch. Packer fouls one at the plate. Again, we'll be going over, there are 6 other teams, Keystone, 3 more baseball teams and 3 softball teams. Next up will be a softball game tomorrow from Hepburn-Lycoming. Travis Fantaski and the Keystone 12-year-old softball team will be playing there. Packer stands in, waits for the next pitch. Down low, kicks off the shin guard of the catcher, but stays in front of him. Johnson recovers. 2-0 Keystone. Again, this is 50-70 intermediate baseball. Forsberg making a lot of pitches. I'm sure there's a pitch count here in this tournament. There is a scoreboard down the left field line, but looking into the sun, it's tough to see what's on it. It's not on. That's probably why I had trouble seeing what was on. Thank you, Wally. I thought it was me, but it's them. That pitch has fell back. Oh, it's a human night for the boys and our broadcast team. 2 runs in, 1 out. Forsberg's next pitch, high and away. Mike Schlesinger is one of the umpires here out on the bases. Not sure who the home plate umpire is, but he's doing a nice job. Not a real big crowd here. That pitch is high and away. Although we can't see the stands. View is obstructed by trees and the Keystone press box down to our right. Again, Forsberg from the stretch. Swing and a miss. And Packer goes down swinging for the second out. So Forsberg starting to find his groove here. 3 strikeouts. This will bring up Lincoln Pro, the center fielder. Right-handed batter. Let's see if Coach Strauss goes small ball here. He's a wily one. Pitch just misses, ball 1.
Number 13, Lincoln Pro.
One to 0. Inside, 2-0. Prowl wearing number 13. Did we decide it was pro or prowl, Wally? Pro. It's in golf. on it. Looking for something to hit here. Nope, taken for a strike. Pro steps out, takes a practice swing. Not wearing any batting gloves or any protective gear. He'll drill one into the gap in right center field. It's going to bring in one run. And here comes the second run on the solid single out to right center field from Lincoln Pro. Scoring Nestor, the third run. Carstetter from second comes around and scores the fourth run. Pro,
Number 5.
2 RBIs on the base hit. And it's 4-0, just the second hit. This will bring up Cooper Strauss, an extra hitter. Everybody bats. Keystone, Little League play. They throw over to first. The runner Pro gets back. 4-0, great start. Neither coach had a real good feel for what he might have because the rain has hampered their ability to get practices in. 4-0. Keystone, bottom of the first. Another throw over, the runner gets back. So Nestor had an RBI single. And then Pro with a 2 RBI single. Another one also scored on a wild pitch. To bring across the 4 runs here. Called strike. The runner from first will go to second without a throw. Pro slides in. So runner in scoring position with 2 outs. 4 runs in. Foul ball softly hit down the third base line. Strauss is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th batter of the inning. 4 runs in. Swings through that one and will strike out to end the inning, but not before. Keystone will use a couple hits, a couple walks, and ultimately they will score 4 runs. After 1 inning here, intermediate baseball on Clinton County Sports, Keystone 4, Loyalsock 0.
Every crack of the bat, every cheer from the stands. Baseball memories last a lifetime. That's why in 2017, Justin Klein founded the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame. To preserve those memories forever, step inside and explore the history of our local baseball heroes. Located behind the Little League Field, it's where the past meets the present. Visit today. We all love the County Baseball Hall of Fame.
Future is here at 214 High Street, Suite A. In Lock Haven, our experienced team, led by Dr. David A. Briggs and his associates, offers comprehensive eye care services. From routine eye exams to contact lens fittings, we're committed to providing the highest quality care. Plus, we have a wide selection of stylish eyewear to complement your unique style. Schedule your appointment today by calling 570-748-5099. Crystal Vision Center, your vision, our priority.
JC Forestry, your local forestry experts, has been caring for Clinton County woodlands for over 32 years. From timber harvesting and sales to forest management plans and wildlife habitat improvement, our experienced team provides the services you need to maximize the value of your land. Trust JC Forestry for sustainable forestry practices and expert advice. Call us today at 570-490-7776 or email us at jcforestry@comcast.net. JC Forestry, your partner in preserving the beauty of nature.
All right, we're going to go to the top of the second. Eli Johnson, big right-handed hitting catcher for Sock, stands in. Charles big break between innings there. First pitch is down low, ball one. The pitcher went 1-2-3 in the first inning. Ground out, pop out, all in the infield. Gerald's next pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. You don't hear any cicadas. A lot of trees rimming the field here in Loyalsock Township. And the next pitch, pressures Johnson back. He stands out, stands back in. Gerald's next pitch. High fly ball, left field. The left fielder goes back. It will go almost to the fence, and Johnson will pull up with a really long single. Dupert went back, got it in pretty quickly. So Eli Johnson put a pretty good swing on that high fly ball. First hit.
Number 17, Mason Reeder.
They'll bring up Mason Reeder, the third baseman. So leadoff single. One on, nobody out, top of the second. So Gerald's will look Johnson over. Johnson not likely to steal. First pitch. Low and away, ball one. Down low. Umpire tells Gerald's. We're in the top of the second. We're pretty sure it's a 7-inning game. Unless the 10-run roll would kick in. Swing and a miss at the ball down near the shoe tops of Reeder. Not much air moving right now. Bill Kraut taking pictures. We'll have those on Clinton County Sports along with the game right up later. Swing and a miss, big cut. Couple strikes now on Reeder. Braden Gusick, the first baseman, waits on deck. Gerald's a minimum of pitches to this point. This is inside. I'm thinking we may have a full count here. Pretty close. One on, nobody out. Breaking pitch taken for a strike three. That had some movement on it. Gerald's picks up his first strikeout, looking.
Number 7.
One down.
Gusick.
Braden Gusick, the first baseman. Another right-handed batter for Sock. One on now, one out. Again, everybody bats. Each team has some extra hitters. Ground ball in the hole out to left field. 2 on. Johnson will pull up at second. Solid base hit from Gusick. They've been able to get around on a couple pitches here. So they have 2 on and 1 out. This will bring up Zachary Dix, the left fielder. Zakkhai, the first name. Breaking pitch fouled off. For nothing, but Loyalsock threatening here in the top of the second. 2 on, 1 out. Called strike. About belly high or so. So Gerald's mixing his pitches up here. And now they're taking that ball out of play. He warned him for going to his mouth. Is that umpire Schlesinger out there?
No.
Or is he at first? He's at first. Second base umpire. So they would change the ball and warn Gerald's for going to his mouth while he indicates. Two on, one out. Dix at the plate. Called strike three, inside corner. Two outs now, both looking strikeouts. Those will bring up Anthony.
Up to bat, number 11, Anthony Friedman.
Wait till he turns around. Make sure he don't screw it up. Two outs, two on. Swing and a miss, strike one. Yeah, Fredo, F-R-E-D-O. He's an extra player. He's in an 0-1 hole here. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball, center field. The center fielder is over. Did he catch it? He can't come up with it. It gets beyond him. Johnson will score. Here comes the second run. Throw home way over the head of the catcher, and the batter will go down to third base. We're going to give Frito a 2 RBI double. He hit that well.
The center fielder shook up a little bit.
Yeah, he took a dive that just missed coming up with it. So we have a timeout for Pro, who will get to his feet. Johnson scores the first run for Loyalsock. That's their third hit this inning. Gusick comes around and scores the second. And Frito ends up on second base with 2 RBIs, and it's a 4-2 game. He made pretty good contact. That ball carried. So a runner on second, 4-2 here in the top of the second. They're out checking on Pro, the center fielder. Made a nice try, Wally.
Yeah, laid out and got shook up a little bit. I think he's going to be okay, though.
So play being held up here. Again, Clinton County Sports, Keystone Intermediate boys baseball. The age is 13. They'll pretty much all be going into 8th grade come this fall. So Pro stays in. And this should bring up Noah Burkholder, the right fielder.
Noah Burkholder.
Right-handed batter. Ground ball to the shortstop. Fields it cleanly. Better hurry. He gets it over for the out. Well done, Wolfgang DePacker. Burkholder grounds out on the first pitch. So it'll be 2 runs across. 1 runner left on second base. We've completed an inning and a half. It's at Keystone 4, Loyalsock 2. Now serving all of central Pennsylvania, BSC Mechanical, providing commercial, industrial, and healthcare HVAC, plumbing, and medical gas services, ready to serve your HVAC needs in the most reliable manner. BSC Mechanical, 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-4052 or learn more online at bsc-mechanical.com. BSC says good luck to all the Wildcat teams in the postseason.
Banking should be more than just a place to park your money. You deserve a bank that understands you and your community. At Woodlands Bank, we pride ourselves on local decision-making by people who live and work in the same neighborhoods as you do. We are committed to supporting local businesses, nonprofits, and events that make our communities thrive. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or growing your business, you can trust Woodlands Bank to be there because we're not just a bank, we are your neighbor. Visit us today at one of our 8 convenient locations and experience banking that's built for you. Woodlands Bank, rooted in our communities. Member FDIC.
Need a ride? Looking for reliable auto service? Or maybe you're in the market for a powerful bobcat? Look no further than Miller Brothers Auto Sales. We've got a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, actually in service. Full Bobcat dealer. We've got everything you need to do. Visit us at 1-4 Miller Brothers Auto Sales. Your one-stop shop for your auto.
And he'll hit a ground ball to the third baseman, to his left, fields it, takes it to first for the out. Nicely done. That play going from a Reader over to his first baseman, Gusick. One pitch, one out. Charles is retired. Again, Keystone bats 12. Next up should be Austin Dupert, hitting out of the 10 hole or so. Ooh, brushed back, almost clipped his batting helmet. He's okay. Gets by the catcher. One out, bottom of the second, 4-2 ball game. Intermediate baseball, Clinton County Sports. Again, both coaches say they're not sure what they have. Most of these kids up from the 12-year-old All-Stars. That pitch is high and goes to the backstop. Dupert, then Colt Hill and Kane Ream to follow. Forsberg struck out 4 of the first inning, but one of them got on the ball that got away from the catcher and came around to score. That pitch is low and away. It's 3-0 on Dupert. 4-2 score from the windup. High ball 4. That will be the third walk given up by Forsberg. Colt Hill, who is the right fielder, will stand in. A little bit of air moving right now. Hill shows bunt. Stepping off is Forsberg. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the second. Keystone leads 4-2. Shows bunt again. Pulls the bat back. The pitch is called a strike. The runner will steal second without difficulty. Charles check. Dupert steals second base. So 1 out, runner in scoring position. See if Coach Strauss still has the bunt on here. We'll find out. Swings through a pitch, misses. Oh, they changed catchers. Johnson's no longer catching. This kid's about half his size.
With the continuous order, they can switch kids in and out.
Okay. Check swing. A ball. That is, I believe, Burkholder now catching. He had been in right field. Yep. Line drive right to the third baseman. They'll double off the runner at second. Nicely done. The third baseman, Reader, coming up big for them. He got it over to his second baseman, doubling off the runner. Hill hit that ball well, but it's a line-out double play. So for Keystone, nothing to cross, nobody left on after 2. Keystone 4, Loyalsock 2. Find yourself with too much stuff. Attic is filled, basement is filled, but still too much stuff. Time for Central Storage, just off Eagle Valley Road near Mill Hall. Central Storage, your secure and convenient storage solution for individuals and businesses with a range of unit sizes available. Don't despair, store more, stress less at Central Storage along Swamp Lane at 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-6365. Central Storage, ready for your stuff. It's time to golf on Central Pennsylvania's premier public course, the beautiful 18-hole Clinton Country Club, nestled between Fishing Creek and Bald Eagle Creek, a most unique golfing experience. New pro Central Mountain High grad Brady Williams invites you to learn more about membership. The Clinton Country Club, just up Route 220 Mill Hall. Learn more about the Mid-State's premier public course. Go online at ClintonCountryClub.com. Service Garage of Renova provides you with the best fuel oil service throughout Clinton County and beyond. Service Garage is so much more. Excavation and skid steer work, sewer and water driveways, concrete work, grass cutting, stone sales too. Serving Renova and surrounding areas. Service Garage, call them at 923-683 or 660-231 with a shout out to all the Renova Keystone All-Star Ballers. Up for 3 hits, a couple runs. Last 2 batters in the Brian Sowers and Connor Lynn, I believe is that name. Let me double check that. It is Connor Lynn. Okay. Gerald's first pitch. Called strike at the knees.
Number 13, Brian Sowers.
Brian Sowers, the extra player and extra player. In an 0-1 hole here. A pitch is high, 1-1 the count. Not much in the way of clouds here. Just fairly remarkable given what we've had for the last month and a half. Now Gerald steps off as Sowers steps out. Now he's back in. Gerald's third inning of work, top of the third. Low and away. Again, 13-year-old intermediate baseball from Loyalsock Township. Just off the Golden Strip. Gerald's nice mechanics on the mound. Pitch is high and away. He will walk Sowers. That'll be his first walk. And this will bring up
Number 10,
Wynn. Connor Lynn. Right-handed batter. The last batter in their lineup. Let's see what they have him doing. At the knees for a strike. 4-2 Keystone on top. Keystone 12-year-old softball tomorrow from Hepburn Lycoming. That's an 11-member squad that'll be playing for Keystone. Breaking pitch called strike 2. Throw down to first. The runner back safely. Nice breaking pitch there from Gerald's. Again, these kids, the bulk of them were the 12-year-old All-Stars a year ago. They did not win a district title. They did okay. Over the head of the batter Lynn. That's a ball. 4-2, top of the third. Charles pitching from a stretch. Strike 3 call. You may or may not have heard the umpire. Caught the outside corner. Third strikeout for Gerald. 1 down. That'll turn the lineup over and bring up Cam Miller, who grounded back to Gerald's his first at bat. Left-handed batter. Charles continues from the stretch. Soft ground ball. Is it going to stay fair? It will. They throw the first too late. The number halfway up the line, and then the wet grass had just died there. Gerald's made a shot at it, but easily beating it out. An infield single for Cam Miller. Down to second, Sowers.
Number 12, Forsberg.
That's the fourth hit for Loyalsock. They've actually out-hit Keystone 4-2. And this will bring up Burkholder, who gets a base hit out to center field. They will load the bases. So they're making contact right now. Forsberg, that was, excuse me, jumped on the first pitch. Down to second goes Miller. Down to third goes Sowers. So 3 straight singles. That one was well struck. And Coach Strauss is going to come out to the mound. He's going to talk to his infield. They're making pretty good contact now. 5 hits here with just 1 out. In the top of the third inning, the home plate umpire is going to head out to break up the conversation. Your batter will be Dean Girio, who popped out to second his first time up. Bases are filled with Lancers, young Lancers. A walk, a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Couple singles and the bases are loaded. Girio popped out his first time up, takes a ball. Left-handed batter. Great chance for Loyalsock down here, 4-2. Top of the third. And a shot to right field, and is it gone? It is. He spreads his arms, 3-run homer over the right field fence. Wow, he got all of that. Girio, just like that, makes it a 5-4 game. He's greeted at home plate. Wally, you got all that one.
Yes, he did. Weren't the bases loaded there?
Yep.
It's a grand slam.
So what's 4 and 2? What do you get? I get 6.
Calculator out.
So it's 6-4. Clears the bases. Yikes. He jumped on that pitch. 6 runs now. They battle back. They were down 4-0. This will bring up Eli Johnson. The base is cleared. 1 out. 6-4 ball game. Fastball inside, ball 1. Johnson singled his first time up to left field. Girio got all of that pitch. That pitch is down low. Again, these kids are 13. This is their first year on the intermediate field, or as we say, the base paths are 70 feet. Pitcher's mound is 50 feet. Where in Little League, base paths were 60. 12-year-old and younger. That pitch misses. 6-4, just like that, a swing of the bat from Girio. And the next pitch. Down to the knees, ball 4. So Johnson draws a walk. Gerald's struggling here in the third inning.
Reader.
Mason Reeder, who took a third strike the first time up. Right-handed batter will stand in. 1 on, 1 out, 4 runs in, 6-4 Loyalsock. Breaking pitch low and away, ball 1. We're in Loyalsock Township. The winner gets a day off. The loser plays tomorrow. It's a 4-team bracket in the intermediates. Breaking pitch in for a strike. Hit the knees. One on, one out. Pace slows a bit here. And there's a ball. The right fielder can't come up with it. And the runner goes to first. Johnson does a PD in the third and makes it in. So they're really making great contact. Reeder with a single to right.
Like they're coming out to make a change.
I would think that might be happening. That's 7, 8 hits over the last 2 innings. There's still only one out, first and third. So Coach Strauss is out there to make a change, and we'll be right back.
Warm weather grind taking a toll on your vehicle? Solve that problem with a visit to Laser Wash at any of their 4 nearby locations. 8 Woodward Avenue, Dunstown, 298 Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, 5611 Nittany Valley Drive, Mill Hall, and 629 North Loyalsock Avenue, Montoursville. Laser Wash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Haywood's on the Green at the Clinton Country Club is the stop for great food and fun anytime, any day, 7 days a week. From karaoke Friday to menu specials to specialists, or a great time at on the Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall. Stay up to date online at Haywood's OTG.
Here's some great news from J.J. Peters Disposal, now offering a convenient new billing system you can view online and pay online. AutoPay, easy and available now. J.J. Peters Disposal, your home refuse company. Visit them at 76 Sylvania Avenue Mall and learn how to pay. Call them at 748-7957. Visit Facebook, J.J. Peters Disposal, and Greater Clinton, committed 4 generations. J.J. Peters Disposal. Sending ball here in the third. Wolfgang, right-hander, hits that ball back to Wolfgang, throws to second, pulls him off the bag. They throw to first, pull him off the bag. Be an E1, run scores. Yikes. Wolfgang fielded it cleanly, but his throw is errant. The shortstop, who we presume is now Gerald's, couldn't hold the bag, safe there. So to be an error, Johnson scores the 7th run. Yikes. Down to second goes Reeder. Gusick is on first on an E1. That run will be charged to Gerald's. The batter now is Dix, who took a 3rd strike. Zach High Dix. Wolfgang, your pitcher. High and inside. So they had 2 runs. They scored 4, then another one 5. So it's 7-4. A pitch. A walk. Go to second. Still.
Free throw.
Last inning stands in. Right-handed batter. He'll hit a fly ball out to center field. The center fielder drops it. One run's going to score. Everybody moves up. We'll have to call that an E8. So things aren't going real well for Keystone at this point. I think it's safe to say. Scoring, Reeder.
Number 2, Noah.
The third goes Gusick. They have runners. They only got one out of that. The bases are loaded. There's one poked down to right field. Will drop in. 1 run scores. Keystone will get the ball back in. Bobbled it briefly, but everybody will move up. That was a base hit.
Looks like he went out of play. Another run scoring.
So what'd they decide?
Ball went out of play. So.
Oh, okay. They get a couple runs out of it. Thanks, Welly. So that's several errors here and some hits and a bunch of runs. It's becoming a statistical nightmare. That was Burkholder with a single. He's on. Gusick scores. I believe Dick scored. They should have runners on second and third. They do. Let me try to add this up. They had 4 after the dinger. They've scored 2 since then. That's 6. They had 2. It's approximately 8-4. If somebody wants to tell me different, go ahead. I have no idea. Again, they're not using the scoreboard. It's not on Game Changer. We're flying blind. So 4 guys scored on the dinger.
I have 10, but I can double check.
So it's probably, could be 9 maybe then.
Meet
or
the
it could
middle.
be 10. Split the difference.
I'll go find out.
It's a lot. Either way, it's kind of getting out of hand here. They're putting the ball in play.
Bill said it's 10.
Okay, we'll go with 10. Swing and a miss. This batter should be. Let me check. It's Sowers. Okay. Sowers is up for the second time this inning. My score sheet's just in smithereens. That pitch is high and away. So we think it's 10-4.
Number 13, Brian Sowers.
Sowers drew a walk half an hour ago, earlier in this inning. Yikes. That pitch is high and away. 10-4. Loyalsock an 8-run inning. They batted around here. Wolfgang's next pitch. Inside. First base is open. They have runners on second and third. Both teams with light blue jerseys. You really have to pay attention to see who's an infielder and who's on base. That pitch misses away. The bases are loaded. This isn't going well. It's his second at bat. And this should bring up Connor Lynn.
Connor Lynn.
He actually made an out, the only out of the inning, about half an hour ago. So the bases are filled. The score is 10-4. He takes a fastball for strike 1 at the letters. (10-4). Loyalsock 10 unanswered runs. Pop foul back behind us. Bases loaded. They lead 10-4. It's just the top of the third inning. Loyalsock. That pitch misses away. No place to put Lynn, the 11th batter, in the lineup for Loyalsock. Next pitch. In for a strike. He takes the third strike for the second time this inning. He's rung up.
The umpire's animated with those strikeouts.
He's good.
Yeah.
He has aspirations, Wally.
Miller.
This should be Cam Miller, who has grounded out to the pitcher and then singled and came around and scored on the home run from Jurio. 10-4 game, pretty sure. Wolfgang up high. Esther did a nice job pulling that one down. Tough top of the third.
Loyalsock's pretty disciplined out there, though. They're not swinging at a bunch of junk.
Nope. That was Bill, by the way, not Wally. That pitch is high.
Wally gave up his headset duties.
You guys rotate. It's cool. It's good.
I was taking some pictures for a while, but we should have sat up over in the mud puddle over there. It's at least 10 degrees cooler on that side.
Inside.
Comes another
Going
one.
to force in the 11th run. A walk to Miller. My 1957 era score sheet.
Dave's heading back out.
Is taking a beating here. Somebody scored the 11th run. I'm thinking it was Frito.
Whoever was on third.
Coach Strauss, what's he doing? Making a change?
Looks like it.
He is. So it's 11-4. Should we keep it here, Bill?
We'll keep it here.
How's it going? What's going on?
Well, the humidity is wreaking havoc on the computers. That's why it's choppier than it should be. Whenever we cut to the ads and stuff, it just is more work for the computer to do. So
more work for you.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, we have a new one on the way. Hopefully, you can get here ASAP. I don't know how fast.
Before this game's over?
Not before the game's over. Unfortunately, today, and then there's a softball game tomorrow. And then we're right into it after that. So
let me run that down, okay? Tomorrow, it's Williamsport softball, 12-year-olds at Hepburn-Lycoming against the Keystone. 12-year-old Williamsport against Keystone softball. That's a 5:45 start. Hepburn-Lycoming up parallel to Route 15. Then Saturday, it'll be at Long Run. The Keystone 11 boys will take on Montoursville at 12 noon. The Keystone 12s make their debut at Montoursville Sunday, June 22nd at 1 p.m. Their opponent still to be determined. The Keystone softball 10-year-old team will play Montoursville Monday at 5:45 at the old Clinton Kane softball field. Is now Keystone.
So that's down at Taggart Park, right?
Yes, right
there.
Exactly, out by where the dye works used to be. All right, so did you figure out who that new pitcher is, by the way?
Karstetter.
Thank you. So Karstetter comes in, the third pitcher, as Wolfgang could only record a third of an inning. That pitch is high and away. And then the last game, cutting off for a second. Swing and a miss. The batter is Forsberg. All right, where was I? The Keystone 10s next Tuesday versus an opponent to be determined. That's at Long Run. And then the final team in action, pitch is taken for a strike, will be Friday the 27th. The softball team, the Keystone 11-year-old softball team, will be at South Williamsport. That pitch, big cut by Forsberg, fouled back. Forsberg grounded to second base and then singled and scored earlier this inning. This is the second time up this inning. So we decided it's 11-4. 4. So that means they have 9 runs this inning, and they're still batting with 2 outs. And he'll hit a ball to the first baseman, and we'll take it to the bag to finally retire the side, 3 unassisted. But I think we decided they got 9 runs. And after 2.5, it's Loyalsock 11, Keystone 4.
With a score check, Loyalsock 11, Keystone 4.
Okay. All right. Okay. Again, I want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors: Susquehanna Trailways, Redmond's Complete Comfort, J.J. Peters Disposal, Miller Brothers Auto Sales, Woodlands Bank, Clinton Country Club, Haywood's on the Green, Laser Wash, Big Mountain Disposal, BSC Mechanical, Here Are the Birds, Central Storage, Corolla Truck Garage and Alignment Center, Service Garage, Blaze Alexander Subaru, JC Forestry, Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame, Unks Asphalt Services, the Law Office of Patrick A. Johnson, Crystal Vision Center, Keystone Door Solutions, Amy Probst, Berkshire Hathaway, Hydrick Realty, Pizza King, Lockhaven Moose, Bill's Happy Camper, Probst Family Practice, and SARS Tree Service, and Pizza City.
I'm going to turn my hat inside out here, get the rally cap going.
I can't tell whether you're going to. Don't bother. Hey, you look good. You look dapper, except now the sun's getting in your eyes.
Yeah. So last year,
yes,
I think Randy and Scott Fravel called a game that was the 8 to 10-year-olds out at Long Run.
Yeah.
And our team was down by 10. Those kids came back and rallied and scored 11 runs, I think, 12 runs, something of that nature.
And did they win?
They did. There's Matt Frank. We can throw him on the mic with you.
Was that Matt that went by?
Yep.
I recognized his biceps.
Yeah. I did not. So you pay more attention to that than I do.
No, come on. Hey. All right, what are we doing here? We're into the bottom of the third. It's 11-4 Loyalsock. And this should be Kane Ream batting for the first time out of the 12-hole. Forsberg into his third inning of work for Loyalsock. Low and inside, ball one. So he's had a long wait.
Those first couple innings, I mean, we had a big pitch discrepancy between our pitches thrown and Loyalsock's, and I mean, it just
went
away from us on that last one. Foul ball goes right back.
Is it going to hit me? Am I right?
Nope, that's in the water.
Okay. So what stream is that back there?
I do not know. A wet one?
All right. Ream is the batter.
Another foul ball?
Another one. 11-4. It was 4-0 Keystone after one inning. And Loyalsock with 2 in the second and 9 in the third.
They found their groove in the heat, I guess.
Kane Ream, right-handed batter. And he
There's
poked one pretty far and
rolled the defense.
Is it? Nope, just short, but well struck. A long single from the number 12 batter.
Outfielder seemed to lose it a little bit in the sky.
Should we call it a hit?
It's a hit.
Okay.
Order number 11.
Wally says yes. He's our official.
He knows. Somebody took my blue highlighter.
I saw it. Must have been Matt Frank when he came over.
Oh, there it is.
Picture pocket.
All right, that'll turn the lineup over. That's just Keystone's third hit. This will bring up Wolfgang, who struck out but got on a wild pitch his first time up and came around and scored.
Dove hard on first base over there in the pickoff attempt.
So 1 on, nobody out. Top of the lineup. Carter Money Miller waits on deck. Inside corner for a strike.
Wolfgang did not agree with the call.
No, he didn't.
Thought it was a little on the inside.
He did. It might have been.
He spun out of it like he thought it was going to hit him, but
pretty close. And he hit a ground ball to the second baseman. Somebody want to pick it up? Where did it end up? Out in right field.
Hit the runner from first to second.
Okay, so that will go as Ream is off the bases, and Wolfgang will get a hit.
He jumped and tried to avoid it.
Yep.
Carter Miller.
So that's the fourth hit, but it erases a base runner.
It was Money Miller.
Money. His older sister, Aubrey, was a good freshman softball player.
Carter helped out with
Pokes that one foul right side out of play.
during basketball season. He was our scorekeeper for the basketball games.
Son of Tony Newman Miller, one of the assistant coaches. Tony's down in the first base box.
I called Tony when I went to the wrong field. He goes, "We're playing." I said, "Where are you at, though?" He said, "Where are you at?" I said, "Well, I'm at the wrong field, apparently, so I'm making my way."
Send out an APB.
It was only 6 minutes, though.
Throw over to first. The runner gets back. You don't want to get picked off when you're down 11-4.
Loyalsock coaches, every time they throw it, they think they got him.
I don't think they have a review here. Pretty sure they don't. Pressure's back. Miller.
Back.
And the runner will go to second.
That's
Coach Strass is aggressive with his runners.
Well, that worked out for us in the first inning. Once we got people on, aggressive base running, they seem to have made it a lot, but just getting them on base seems to be the issue.
We'll see. 1 on, 1 out. High and away. Pitching from a stretch is Forsberger's third inning. We have him with 4 strikeouts, 3 walks.
I feel
third inning.
I feel like we're in the 9th inning here.
I know. That pitch is taken for a strike. From the stretch. Pop foul back behind us. A lot of foul balls.
I wonder how many they find in that creek back there.
Do you get snow cone if you bring them back?
I didn't hear any announcement of that nature, but that water's rushing pretty good back there. It's moving quick.
That pitch is low and away, called strike 3. Oops.
Carter thought it was low.
As did I. 5 strikeouts. But the guy in the black shirt said it was a strike, so it must have
been calling him on those low corners.
Has he been calling them correctly? He's calling them, but are they correct?
That is not my call to make, John.
Ian Nestor, who singled in a run his first time up a long time ago. Runner on second. Nestor, they'll send the runner to third, and he'll get there. After Nestor swings and misses, Wolfgang steals third. That Coach Strauss is an aggressive fellow.
He is. They're looking for a pass ball here to squeak in another run.
You take what you can get. Try to keep it within reason. High and away. No air moving at all.
Nope.
The flag is limp.
I think I lost about 7 pounds sitting out here. I don't have it to spare.
You have to stay well hydrated, Bill. Oh, hit his helmet. Yikes. Woo. Runner on third has to hold Nestor. That was a fastball. Inside.
Pitcher runs over to say no hard feelings, a little fist bump.
Well, that's what he did. You never know. He could have gone over to slug him. No, he's not going to go over and slug him. Sorry. Nope, it was just a regular fist bump.
Just goes over to finish what he started there. I mean,
with an 11-4 lead, he can afford to be gracious.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a pitcher go over after a hit by pitch.
No. All right, first and third. Wild pitch. The runner on third will hold.
That backstop spring loaded back here. That ball rolled halfway back to the pitcher.
It did. Nestor goes to second. Second and third. It's an 11-4 ball game. Loyalsock on top. We're in the bottom of the third.
Carstetter has to be thinking about a long ball.
Stands out. Carstetter walked his first time up. Came around and scored. And he'll hit a foul. A lot of foul balls.
Yep.
I hope. Loyalsock has a lot of baseballs.
They must go through a ton at this field.
Oh.
Every foul ball goes back in the creek. You probably can't use a ball after it's been in the water like that, can you?
Well, you wouldn't think. Yeah. Well, you could try. I think they are. They're out of baseballs. So we have a delay here. Again, it's Keystone Intermediate trailing 11-4. There's 1 out here. In the bottom of the third, they're batting. They're the home team here, even though we are at Loyalsock. And they don't have any balls. I hate when that happens.
He's got a couple in his hand. I don't.
Ball. Oh, did I hear someone yell ball?
Yeah. After the guy gave it to him, he said it was in the water. Now it's
really?
Now it's going back in.
Sorry. Shh. Well.
Might be a few ounces heavier than it was whenever it went out, but how much does a baseball weigh?
Well, I used to know that.
Wally says 4 ounces, but he doesn't say it with much confidence.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe one of our viewers will let us know. How much does a Little League baseball weigh?
They're wiping down the ball.
Checking it out.
Do they have a microwave here?
I'm sure the concession. They could probably deep fry it. That might make it worse off, though. I'm sure there's a microwave in there.
All right. And it's only sports fans the third inning. It's a 7-inning game, we're pretty sure.
And it's almost 6:45.
Is there a curfew in Loyalsock Township?
I don't know.
All right, so I think it's 2 on, 1 out. The runners are on second and third, and I think the batter's Carstetter. Take a pitch low.
Does Janine have a curfew set for you that you have to get
Yes,
home
you'll
by?
wonder where I am.
Are the Phillies playing tonight?
They are. They're starting at 6:40. I'm going to miss some of that. I don't want to talk about it. All right, next pitch. Down low.
It's a good thing they play like 190 games or something, right?
At least they don't have a 2-year-old quarterback.
Hey, he's undefeated right now.
Yeah. I love the memes. Sports fans are having fun with Aaron Rodgers. Using a walker to go out for the coin flip. I love that one. All right. Next pitch to Carstetter.
Oh,
Called strike. That was pretty good. That looked pretty good.
He jumped back from that one, too. He thought
That looked pretty good.
it's the same place that one was on Money Miller.
That was pretty good. Carstetter, as we like to say, is a rangy young man.
Chip McCann says a baseball is between 5 and 5.25 ounces.
To the shortstop, the first.
Dropped
He
it.
drops the ball. 1 run scores.
2-run scores.
2 runs. It's 11-6.
Don't call it a comeback, John.
The throw was an error by the and that allowed Wolfgang to score. That allowed Ream to score the 5th run, Wolfgang the 6th. So there's still only 1 out, and Brad Brungard stands in. Dunk away. Throw over to first. It gets by the first baseman. Down to second goes Carstetter. Son, you're ahead 11-6. Don't worry about the runner on first.
Probably could have made it. So our knowledgeable fan base out there, Chip McCann and
Yeah, what'd he say?
Eric Brungard, both said a baseball is between 5 and 5.25 ounces.
Well, why would they have a very... Ask them why. It can be either.
Oh, it's in that range, you know. I'm sure they fluctuate a little bit. You know, if it's been in the creek, it might be, you know,
Yeah, 6
8,
and a half.
8.5.
Yeah, right. So that pitches the ball.
Yeah.
They'll be throwing slop balls.
You hit it and it just dies like a bunt right in front of you.
All right, runner on second. That pitch is away. Yikes. This is not a pristine game.
I mean, the first half of that, I don't know what it did here. I mean, it obviously rained because the kid went swimming out there.
Oh,
in the
that
first
was-
inning. But, I mean, in Lock Haven, it rained pretty good this afternoon, so I
Yeah.
was worried about the field in general.
That pitch misses. There's water in our basement again. I told Janine I wanted it out by the time I get back. You laugh.
You at least gave her floaties or something, right? You know, send her down there with a bucket.
Ball 4.
All right, Brungard's on first. We got runners on first and second.
And the coach, one of their coaches, Brian
way
Jurio's their head coach. All right, so let me figure this out. 2 runs are in. So shouldn't the bases be loaded? I guess not.
No.
Okay. So Ream singled.
Well, the one.
Wolfgang singled.
Yeah,
Then there was a strikeout. Then a hit by pitch. Then an error allowed 2 runs to score. Let's see. There's a pitching change, I think, or is there? It's getting away from us.
It'll come back to us. It's circular. Goes up and down and around.
Well, the good news is they can't change pinch hit because once you're in the lineup to bat, you stay there.
Same pitcher.
Okay.
Got Packer in there now, batting. Oof.
Good cut.
Yeah, that
Fouled
was a
straight
good cut.
back.
Number 22.
His glasses tell me he means business.
All right, so they have a runner on first. I see him.
And
they have
second.
a runner on second.
Yep.
Well, then they should have 3 runs in. Maybe not.
Well, the one.
Yeah, the one was retired. That's right. It's never mind. That's why I got confused.
It happens.
2 on. Nice stop by the catcher on low and inside. Yeah, okay. That was the first out, the kid that got. Okay, I got it now. You don't have to hit me over the head.
Chip says that discrepancy in the weight of the baseball depends on whether the spool of string was in the crick that they wrapped. So he's
It
on
has
board
nothing
with
to do with Haiti, that they're manufactured in Haiti.
No.
That pitch is a ball.
Another low ball.
All right, it's 11-6. 2 on. I got it now. It took a while.
Well, I don't see any lights on this field, so we might be limited by that regard.
Next pitch. Just misses. A walk. The bases are filled with Keystoners. Down to third goes Carstetter. Down to second goes Brungard.
Got Pro coming up.
Number 13, Lincoln Pro.
Lincoln Pro.
He singled in 2 runs his first at bat. Way back in the first inning.
If he can get a nice little poke shot here into the outfield, that would probably get 1 or 2 in.
Mm-hmm.
At least 1.
I'd say. Forsberg's made a lot of pitches.
Oh,
And there's a shot to center field.
Oh,
and he
it
gets
dropped.
by the center fielder. 1 run
Rolls to the
scores.
Oh, he pulls him up.
Just 1.
2 runs.
2 runs.
We got
Okay.
Brungard and Carstetter both came in.
All right. So that should make it 11-8.
8.
Yikes. We got a ball game.
Pro held up at first, and we got a runner on third.
So Pro with 2 RBI singles.
Catcher's looking a little warm for Loyalsock. Get his mask off, head up in the air, taking some deep breaths.
So Carstetter scores. Brungard scores. And Packer is on third base.
Number
That
5,
bring-
Super.
And
brings up
Pro's on first.
Cooper Strauss.
Cooper Strauss swinging
Big
a miss,
cut.
strike 1. The runner will go to second. So what did we decide? It's 11-8?
8, I believe.
I think so.
As soon as Wally stops surfing the internet, he'll figure
1,
it out.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 8. 11-8. And runners on second and third with 2 outs. Strauss is the batter.
Oh, in the dirt.
It's away from the catcher. The runners will hold.
Weren't getting greedy.
Coach Strauss playing a little conservative here with the runner on third.
He's
and 2
been-
outs.
Pretty loose with the base running all day, and then he holds them up there.
You going to say something to him afterwards?
You know, I'll have a little talk to him, see what his strategy was on that one. And oh, there's a cloud.
Swing and a miss.
The clouds are nice. If we sat in that mud puddle over there, it's like 15 degrees cooler.
I'd love. Nah, don't even say
We'll have
that.
to start bringing hip waders with us whenever we go to these away games because I don't know where we're going to be.
All right, Strauss trying to keep the inning alive in an 11-8 game here. Swing and a miss. Will end the inning. They'll leave a couple in scoring position, but they'll get 4, according to my unofficial calculations. After 3 innings of play, Loyalsock 11, Keystone 8. Bill, do you have any thoughts?
I told you, I mean, it's still early in the game. Where are we at?
Top of the 4th.
Top of the 4th.
Keystone 6.
So, I mean, we got a chance yet. We got 3 more at-bats. If our pitchers can settle in,
You
find
never
that
know.
strike zone.
You usually don't see games, and again, the weather, the field conditions, it's tough. When you get to 13, you would expect maybe something more crisp.
Right.
But again, they haven't had a chance to get working.
It is the first game of the year, you know, and so there's always that you have to contend with. And, I mean, I know you had said you were trying to get Dave to get a photo or something, and he was having, you know, get everybody together all at once, you know. So, I mean, it takes a little bit of time to get that chemistry going. I mean, most of these kids have played together for a while, so you do have that going for you, but it's first game of the year.
Plenty of time. You get 2 losses before your season comes to an end. So the winner today gets tomorrow off. The loser gets to play tomorrow. our plans are to be up at Hepburn Lycoming.
Hopefully the humidity will be better than it is today. I don't know, but we'll try to plan accordingly.
So I think this is Carstetter pitching here still.
So the winner gets tomorrow off. Does that mean they come back and play on Friday then?
Is that the day after tomorrow?
I don't know. They all bleed together.
Dave thought so.
Okay.
Dave said there are 4 teams. He saw a bracket sheet a while ago that was changed. Again.
So I was looking at the brackets, and they all kind of bleed together when you look at them all at once.
Yeah, right.
But I think that the 11-year-old age group in both baseball and softball, I think those brackets are light. I think the boys have 3 teams or something because the Keystone kids have a bye the first round, and then they play the winner of whatever other game.
I'll dig those out. I actually brought them along. Hey, this guy was born yesterday.
There you go.
As you well know. All right, there should be Dean Jurio, who hit the bases-loaded grand slam home run. Left-handed batter.
Still got.
Oh, he hit him. He pulled an Otto Kemp. Do you know who Otto Kemp is? Anybody here know who Otto Kemp is?
I do not.
It's a guy the Phillies brought up. And when the ball's inside, he lets it hit him. And Chase Utley did that, made a living out of that. If it's inside and it's not going to hurt you, it nipped him and he's on base.
You lost me at Phillies.
That's your problem. You don't know who Otto Kemp is? Come on. Come on. All right, this will bring up Eli Johnson, who has singled, walked, and scored 2 runs.
Looks like we might be having a malfunction here with the
Catcher
catching
mister.
gear. Dave's out making a run.
Coach Strauss
Swap
bringing
out the vest.
a new chest protector. Protect his 13-year-old chest.
If the sun would set that way, it would be fantastic.
Don't even. They can't get down below that tree in left field soon enough. Then it'll be too dark. All right. So we decided it's 11-8 here at the top of the 4th. 1-1, nobody out. There'll be a brief write-up on this game afterwards.
Probably tomorrow.
Did he call that pitch a strike? I think he did.
Ask him. Yell out there.
Johnson was a little surprised.
Excuse me, sir. Is that a strike?
You sure?
Like, you're out of here. I wonder if they ever tossed announcers before.
That pitch make good 1-on-1.
In all your years of broadcasting, have you ever been tossed out of a game?
I don't think so. I don't know. I've gotten letters of reprimand, and I should have saved them. Just 1 or 2.
Just 1 or 2?
Yeah. That pitch is a lot away. Down at the Nelson Fieldhouse in Bloomsburg, they have a crow's nest broadcaster, a heated wrestling rivalry, and I inadvertently in a moment of disgust, threw my program down into the lower level. So I got a letter from the sports information director that soft ground ball foul. My behavior was unacceptable. Nice guy, Tom Hollister. We were friends, but
So
that was quite the series.
You kept it professional with you, though?
Yeah, I did.
Dear John, thanks for coming out.
Speaking
Your
of
behavior
that,
was unacceptable.
Speaking of that rivalry, I won't mention his name, but there's a former Clinton County commissioner, I'll tell you later after the game's over, that brought the Bloomsburg coach, Roger Sanders' wife, to tears sitting behind her and taunting the Husky wrestlers. That pitch just misses, And now we're on the same school, Commonwealth. Whoever would have guessed? What goes around comes around.
Yep. So are those knuckleballs he's throwing out there? It looks a little.
I have no idea. Are they still playing?
Yes.
And there's one poke foul. And
Cole Hanley says to tell you to stay focused.
yeah, like Cole Hanley. I've told the Cole Hanley story. He was doing a broadcast at the Fieldhouse in Altoona and won the 50-50. He's doing play-by-play, and he leaves in the middle. As soon as they called, he went and got his money. See you, Cole. That pitch, ball 4. That was long at that.
We thank Cole for his support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up to bat, number 17. Mason Reader.
I'm sorry. My brain is. I thought she said the batter was Lisa Luber, but that's a Saturday Night Live. It's got 2 on nobody yet. They're going to remove me.
That's a good strike.
You shouldn't lead me on like this. You remember Lisa Lubner and Todd Delamoka?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 on nobody out. That pitch misses inside.
Little inside. You got runners on first and second here.
Yeah, you're right. The batter is Mason Reader, not Lisa Lubner.
Do we have no outs?
There are no outs here in the top of the 4th.
It's easier to pull double plays that way.
That would be good. He pokes that one out to right field. Didn't swing hard, but they throw it away coming in. But the bases are loaded. No one scores off of that. That's a classic poke single, the second hit for Reader. So hit batter, walk, and a single. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Top of the 4th. And this should bring up Braden Gusick, who has singled, got on an error, and scored a couple runs. So 1. I have to say, Cole defended me. There was some guy, a jerk from Erie Prep, a fan, I don't know, camp follower, was really giving us a rough time. And the guy, we nicely asked the guy to move, and he said, that pitch bounces off the umpire ball too. The guy didn't want to hear us ask to be moved, so Cole was ready to take him on for me because I was hiding under the table.
Did he take his shirt off to reveal he had a singlet on underneath there?
No, he did not.
No.
That pitch misses. Bill,
Just
come on.
close. So how many triple plays have you seen in your broadcast career?
I can't think of any. All right, bases loaded. No place for Carstetter to put Mr. Gusick. Ball 4. A run in. 12-8. RBI walk for Gusick. Tough night. I mean, it's almost like a scrimmage for these teams because they haven't had chance to play a whole lot, even in practice.
Just that strike zone's hard to come by.
We have a pause here. The 3 umpires are talking. What's that about?
Might be
Changing
umpire
umpires?
might be looks hot. Might be switching out.
Yeah. Mike Schlesinger's going to come in. Wow.
Might be a bathroom break or a hydration break or something. I don't know. Yeah. Might go get some water. I mean, he's been sitting back here cooking behind home plate for the past 2 hours.
Dave Strauss during the break is going to come out and talk to Carstetter, try to settle him down. 1 run in here. It is 12-8.
It's only a 4-run deficit. Can make that up.
Yep. So the 2 umpires are talking. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Poor catcher's pouring sweat. Couldn't imagine sitting back there with that helmet on and chest protector and
I'll tell you what.
all that gear.
That's why you never want to be a catcher.
Oh, got some new baseballs out there. I saw him take it out of the bag.
I think we have a new pitcher.
Yep, Money Miller.
It's money. Money time. I have a feeling Coach Strauss did not want to have to use money. But he doesn't have a whole lot of choices. This will be the 4th pitcher. Did I just hear a ball go against the backstop?
No.
Maybe not. Okay. So we had Gerald's, Wolfgang, Carstetter, and now money time.
Keystone Intermediate number
I mean, I
1.
do think a lot of these kids have experience pitching, so they're probably pretty deep, but though you never want to run, you hate to run through your 5 or 6 of them one game, but you do what you got to do. I mean, I see these games that get played down in Williamsburg during the World Series, and, people are worried about the next game, and they don't want to use people, but then they don't make it to the next game, and, you have to worry about the game that you're in now. And
So if I get your receipt, if I stop at Mr. Sticky, will you reimburse me?
Wally might.
Well, just so somebody.
Closed.
Wally's going to want to go get a pizza.
You don't want. You don't want to have a Mr. Sticky when it's 86 degrees.
Wally likes Pudgy's Pizza down there.
Okay, good choice. So Money is warming up. His dad, Tony, was first baseman for Lock Haven High School many years ago. It's money time.
You know, maybe we should come up with theme music for them, like professional wrestlers whenever they come in. I know there was the one, I forget who it was years ago, but his theme music said, "Here comes the money." Who was that?
You
Wally?
made that up.
No, I didn't.
Oh, the high school baseball team had walk-up music.
Yeah.
They're spread far and wide, playing a lot of different places. A lot of underclassmen, a large number of seniors all playing everywhere.
So we got Mr. Schlesinger behind the plate now.
Yep. Who helped us out immensely. One of our broadcasts gave us great insights on
the Central Mountain baseball game.
Yep, he was great. First pitch called strike one. I found out he is Conrad's son. I never knew he was Conrad Schlesinger's son.
You know, it was funny whenever we were doing team pictures the other day.
Yeah.
You came down, you talked to the 10-year-olds. And the one kid came out, and they were, "Oh, what did he ask you? What did he ask you?" And they all wanted to know. And he said, "Well, he knew everything about my great-great-grandfather." So we had to talk about that for 20
We'll tell that
minutes.
story. We'll wait till the 12s. That's one of my favorite stories. He knew everything. Called strike. And the kids, we're talking about Adam Meyer. We'll talk more about that. But I figure he's named for his great-great-grandfather, his great-grandfather, Adam Waltz. Has to be. That pitch misses low and away.
Is that 2-2 now?
Could be. This is Dick's batting. He has struck out and walked. There's still nobody out here.
Base is loaded.
Money's trying to stem the tide.
Oh, there's a long shot out to the outfield.
And
oh, grand slam.
Oh, Lordy. Money, look at Money. Poor Money, he's bent over. Yikes. Wow, I wondered on this intermediate field, which is longer, obviously, than the Little League field, if we'd see any dingers. Yeah, we've seen two of them, two grand slammers for Loyalsock. So what's...
was the other one a grand slam, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they had 9. They've added 5. They're at 14 now. 14-8.
No, 16-8. They had 12 before. They just brought in 4.
I only had them with 11 before. You sure about that? What do you have, Wally?
16.
Whatever you say. I don't know. This is yikes. That was Dick's. He has a strikeout, a walk, and a 4-run dinger. Oh, my goodness.
Strike.
That Girio had in the 3rd inning, had a grand slam home run, and now Dick's. So what did you say it was?
16-8.
16, okay.
I mean, Carter can't hang his head on that. You know, he came in, it was already bases loaded. You have to throw strikes in there to try to avoid walking in runs. And
yeah. Ground ball up the middle, that'll be a base hit.
You like to think if you can put the ball in play that the guys behind you can support, take care of some of that. But when it goes over the fence, I guess there's not much you can do.
Noah Burkholder will come up. That was Frito who had the single. Boy, that was their first hit of the inning. There had been a hit batter, a walk.
Do you need a water, John?
No, I'm good. I have something.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want a popsicle?
Oh, we're a popsicle.
Partially used. They're big, though. There's a pass ball. Runner advances a second.
My score sheet's this isn't good. This isn't good. So what do we decide? I'm pretty confident Keystone has 8. We're not sure.
16-8. Okay. They have a little scoreboard on the table over there.
There's one.
Got the runner at first.
Okay. And the runner goes back to third. Just does get back. So how are we scoring that? What do you want to call that, Wally?
Ground out to first.
Okay, close enough. So that, believe it or not, is just a first out. Whew. This should bring up Sowers, who has walked and walked. We're just in the 4th inning. 2 Grand Slam home runs from Loyalsock. They weren't sure what they had.
You know, you get into some situations, but that's 2 swings of the bat and 8 runs.
Doesn't seem fair, does it? Oh, the sun's going to go behind a cloud. Thank goodness.
I'll take it.
At the knees, at the meniscus. Oh, tell me there's not a storm coming. You're kidding, Wally. Is that near here?
We're blue.
We should be okay. But don't sell me that. Swinging a miss on that pitch.
Just strike out.
All right, 2 outs. Sowers goes down swinging. This should bring up Connor Lynn. Spelled L-I-N-N. So I don't know if he'd be a descendant of Bobby Lynn, who might be spelled L-Y-N-N, the basketball referee that worked Central Mountain and was a great receiver at Lock Haven University. So I don't know. Maybe Chip knows that one. Maybe Cole knows that one. Call Tom Elling. Low and away to Lynn. Lynn has struck out a couple times. So Money needs another out here.
So Chip tells me that my Money Miller walk-up music was the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase for the WWE.
Okay, where's that one?
That's a pop-up down
right
first baseline.
Field and drops in.
And brings in another run.
Wow. A little chip shot that fell in. Lynn with his first hit and an RBI.
25, Cam.
Oh, this is going to be a simplified write-up on this one. So what do you think that new run makes it?
The new run?
Yeah, what, I'm asking you for the score.
17-8, John. Loyalsock.
Oh, lordy.
Foul ball.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm thinking this is leadoff hitter Cam Miller.
That didn't sound good. My car's parked back that direction.
Whoop. Who's grounded out, singled, walked.
We'll send Wally to check on it.
Low and inside.
There's a lot of people walking that direction.
So 18-8, Bill and Wally think it is.
17-8.
Why did I say? Oh, that's I was wishful thinking on my
It's
part.
not wishful thinking.
Oh, sorry. Did I say that?
We can still come
I
back.
didn't mean to say that. Called
strike
to Miller. How cool was that? Miller to Miller, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Foul ball down the third baseline.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. Was that my car that took? Oh, okay.
Okay.
The loud thud was not the Kia Sorrento sitting out there. Just promising.
So Miller prepares the pitch to Miller. I think there are 2 outs here.
It's a high one.
A little high up against the
Gets the
backstop.
throw down there. Ooh.
And that runner, who I'm pretty sure is Lynn, will go to second. I'm pretty sure 7 runs are in here. No, 6 runs are in here to make it 17-8. It's a statistical nightmare. Ballpark figure. Just misses. Ooh. Well, that's too bad we lost the umpire. I'm glad I have a chair.
There's a shot
Well
to the
struck.
outfield. Caught on his knees for the third out.
That should be Duper. That's a nice catch on a hard-hit ball to retire Miller and end the carnage here. And the top of the 4th, we're pretty sure. Well, let's see what they.
17, Keystone.
Yep, you got it. So if they had 11, although you said maybe they had 12, either way, we'll give them 6 that inning. 11 and 6 is 17, close enough. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. So what did we decide? Yeah, 17-8. Okay.
We're going to take a break here, and we'll come right back after this.
Oh, okay.
Warm weather grime taking a toll on your vehicle? Solve that problem with a visit to Laser Wash at any of their 4 nearby locations. 8 Woodward Avenue, Dunstown, 298 Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, 5611 Nittany Valley Drive, Mill Hall, and 629 North Loyalsock Avenue, Montoursville. Laser Wash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Haywood's on the Green at the Clinton Country Club is the stop for great food and fun anytime, any day, 7 days a week. From Karaoke Friday to menu specials to special events. Always a great time at Haywood's on the Green, just off Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall. Stay up to date online at Haywood's OTG.
Here's some great news from J.J. Peters Disposal, now offering a convenient new billing system you can view online and pay online. AutoPay, easy and available now from J.J. Peters Disposal, your hometown refuse company. Visit them at 76 Pennsylvania Avenue, Mill Hall, and learn about AutoPay. Call them at 748-7957 or visit Facebook at J.J. Peters Disposal, Inc. Serving the greater Clinton County community for 4 generations, J.J. Peters Disposal. All right, the Phillies are scoreless in the 3rd inning. I know you wanted to know that, Bill.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll sleep better tonight.
We think Forsberg is still pitching.
Yeah, he is.
Thank you. And we think that Gerald is batting.
That he is.
Okay, I got that right.
You think right.
Sometimes Abel Gerald's grounded out to third his first time. He get hit?
Nope. Walked him.
Oh, I must have fallen behind there.
It's Aiden Dupert, tallest kid on the team. His strike zone has to be probably 8 inches by 8 inches.
Who was that batting?
That was Gerald's.
Yeah.
This is Dupert.
Oh, he's okay. Yeah. He's the short. I was looking for somebody tall.
His strike zone.
Don't do that to me. This is Dupert. He did walk the first time.
And you really want to pick somebody off at first.
Come on, it's 17-8, son. Just go after the batter. Yeah, it has cooled off a little bit here. It's almost pleasant.
Yeah. Computer seems to be working itself a little bit better now that it's not humidity through the roof.
Dupert shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. Coach Strauss playing a little small ball here. Dupert hitting out of the 10-hole. Colt Hill waits on deck. Bottom of the 4th. 9-run deficit. They need runners. Taken for strike 2. Looks down to Coach Strauss, who applauds him, tell him to hang in there. Coach Strauss elevated up, I think, called strike 3. I believe Coach Miller was the head coach of the 12 team last year, as if I recall. That's approximately 6 strikeouts.
Next, number 26, Colt Hill.
Colt Hill lined into a double play. That was a great play at the time. It looms large in a 9-run deficit. I mean, Keystone was doing some things. Takes a pitch, strike 1. So 1 on, 1 out. We did have Gerald's go down to second at some point.
Forsberg doesn't seem to be having a problem finding the strike zone.
Takes strike.
Putting him right in there.
Which is what one would expect them to do with a 9-run lead. Again, Mike Schlesinger behind home now. Just misses. Yeah, it's almost pleasant now.
Catcher looks a little close up there in the...
It's tough.
That's Wally's perception. Thought the catcher's he's back a little.
Ground ball to third. Third baseman stops, sets, throws. Very nicely done to retire the second runner, second out. That should be Reeder at third.
He held Gerald's at second for a second, and then he advanced to third after he made the play to first.
Could be we're going to get a pitching change.
Pitching change.
Okay. Scheduled to bat is Kane Ream, runner on third. 2 outs. Shall we take a timeout?
Sure.
All right, we'll be back. The Loyalsock kids lead here, 17-8.
Are your kids playing in a real Little League? Little League is the world's largest and most respected youth sports program. With nearly 2.4 million children and more than 1 million volunteers in dozens of countries around the world. Little League includes baseball and softball programs for kids ages 4 to 16. There's the Challenger Division program for kids with physical and mental challenges too. For those adults interested in starting a genuine Little League in your area, assistance is available from Little League International in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. For more information on Little League, visit the Little League website at www.littleleague.org.
Calling all Clinton County businesses. Are you in the game? This is your chance to be a champion. ClintonCountySports.com is the place for local sports news, highlights, and live streams. Don't miss out on reaching a crowd as passionate as ours. Advertise with ClintonCountySports.com and get your brand in front of thousands of dedicated fans. From high school heroes to hometown legends, we cover it all. So don't just watch the game from the sidelines. Get in the action and score big with ClintonCountySports.com. Advertise with ClintonCountySports.com today, and let's make some noise.
All right, John.
Mason Reeder is the new pitcher. He had been at third base. Runner on third. Reeder is pitching to Ream here. So Forsberg goes 3 2/3.
Another ball, huh?
Charged with 8 runs and approximately 4 hits.
You know, a lot of Little League games you see once the pitcher change happens. That's when things get away from you.
Pitch gets by the catcher, but rolls right back to home plate. The runner at third will hold. That runner at third is Gerald with 2 outs.
You have to wonder if Forsberg was their number 1 pitcher, or don't know.
I pitch at the knees for a strike. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Loyalsock with a 9-run lead. Fouled off. Ream getting his cuts. He had a hit this last time up and then was hit by a ground ball, getting him off the bases. Hit by a teammate, not an opposing player. And he drills one up the middle for a base hit. He'll drive in a run. Scoring easily is Gerald's, the 9th run. So Ream, 2 for 2 with an RBI.
Usually you feel pretty good about yourself whenever you get your 9th run in.
Yeah, under normal circumstances.
All right. So now we just need 8 to tie it up.
You have 5 hits, and Ream out of the 12 hole has 2 of them. This will bring up Wolfgang, the leadoff hitter. He has 1 of them.
We can get 1 inning like Loyalsock got there in what, the 3rd?
Yes, 9 runs approximately. Keystone's going through 4 pitchers here. Reeder, the pitcher now. Inside, ducking out of the way is Wolfgang. Wolfgang, good-sized kid, lightweight wrestler for the Central Mountain Junior High team. That's inside. The runner on first goes to second. The ball's thrown out into center field. Ream is on second. It's 17-9, like an NFL score. Like the Steelers trailing anybody they play. Come on, John.
That's usually 12-9, and it's
Cleveland.
4. Oh, there's a long shot.
Way back. Way back.
It's out of here.
It is out of here. Boy, Wolfgang got all of that and then some over the center field fence. Well struck. No question about that one. That makes it 17-11. 3 RBI home run. That woke everybody up. How about that?
Don't mind the shutter clicks.
No problemo.
Multitasking.
Wow. 2 RBIs. And it is 17-11. This should bring up Carter Money Miller. He'll poke one out to right field, and it'll drop in. Don't go away, sports fans. We could be here till midnight.
I'm telling you, they got some Keystone magic up her sleeve.
I'm getting hungry and whiny. This will bring up Ian Nestor, who has singled in a run and been hit by a pitch and has scored twice. So they have 3 runs in here, and I'm thinking it's 17-11. Is that what it says over there?
I can't see it. Wally would have.
It says 17-8.
Over there? They have it wrong over there. It says 17-8 on their table. They're taking runs away whenever they...
All right, Nestor. Gets away from the catcher. There goes Money. Money into second.
Up to bat number 2, Ian Nestor.
He's got happy feet out there.
Don't go away, sports fans. Yeah, pretty confident at 17-11. High and away.
Tell you what, the Keystone team's not giving up, though.
Nope, absolutely.
When you get down by 9 runs, a lot of kids out there just kind of phone it in and, hang their heads. And
they're hot. They're hungry. Ground ball, third baseman backhands nicely. Throws to first, big league play. Not sure who that is at third now, but gets them out of any further difficulty. Central Mountain will use a home run to get them a total of 3 runs in the inning. We've completed 4 here in Loyalsock Township. The Young Lancers with 17, Keystone with 11. SARS Tree Service, proud team sponsor of Keystone Little League Softball, wishes all the best to the Keystone Softball and Baseball All-Star teams. SARS Tree Service continuing to serve you for more than 50 years for all your tree care needs. Good luck to all the Keystone kids and the SAR Team All-Star players, Mazden Moore and Avery Bechtel from SARS Tree Service. Go online at sarstreeservice.com or call 570-769-2482 for a free estimate. Team SAR announcing Pizza City is changing hands this summer to Pizza City Bar and Grill, where you can get the Mid-State's best hoagies and pizza and more. And if you have visitors staying in the area, Traveling Timbers Properties LLC has an Airbnb ready for you. Stay tuned.
This is Jeff Bailiff, owner of Hear the Birds Hearing Aid Center in Lock Haven. I am half the average regional price for top technology digital hearing aids. Everything about me and my practice, license, location, and nearly 100 patient reviews can be seen at hearthebirds.com, or you can call me at 570-748-5444. I would be honored to help you hear better. 570-748-5444.
Speaking of patient reviews, when you stop in to see Jeff, tell him Lopez sent you. You get the Lopez discount.
That's like they make you pay extra for that, right?
No. We welcome Hear the Birds to our roster of sponsors. If you want to be part of Keystone Little League Baseball and Softball, contact Bill or Wally or me. We'll take care of you. And there's a ground ball foul down the first base line off the leadoff hitter from Loyalsock here. We're into the top of the 5th. This would be Brock Forsberg, who started pitching and is now, I think, somewhere in the infield. Swings through that one.
I don't know if he's playing third now or not. I was trying to see who that was that came off after that play, but
you would think that the third and the pitcher would change places, but swing and a miss off speed pitch.
One.
Money got that one. One down.
Dropped a dime in there for Money.
That was good. Let me write that down. That was very good. I almost missed that one.
Money Miller dropping dimes.
Dean Jurio has a grand slam, pop out, and a hit by pitch and a couple runs scored. Stands in.
I'll let you use that the rest of the season too.
Well, we may not see him the rest of the season.
We'll see him.
That pitch misses.
A little high.
We've had 3 home runs here, 2 by Loyalsock and Wolfgang's most recently. All right, Jurio, the batter.
Called time. Got a little
something in his
dirt
eye.
in his eye, I think.
Impedimenture. I think there was some impedimenture in his eye.
So what do you think about those slide mitts that all the kids wearing? Oh, there's a shot right up the center.
Yep, a tweener up the middle.
Yep, poke through for a base hit.
He's got 2 now. I'm old school.
You're old school.
You shouldn't wear batting gloves. When I played, we didn't even have helmets.
That was just stick ball back then. That was just a stick.
Oh, no. And I won't mention any names, but this is a good story. Enjoy this story.
Hold on.
This is pretty good. This brings up Eli Johnson. Takes a strike. This was back when the Little League was just intercommunity, Lock Haven, Mill Hall, Flemington. They dropped out of Little League. This would have been back in the late 80s.
Oh, right back
Eli
to Miller.
Johnson,
second base.
1.
Over to first.
2.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, they do get the lead runner.
Couldn't get the catch at first base.
Jurio.
Throw was there, just a little bit low, I think.
It's a fielder's choice. Jurio is retired.
The bat number 17, Mason.
So anyway, there was this was before they had softball. I think before they had softball within Clinton County, and they just had baseball.
Another one up the middle.
Played nicely.
Over to
Wow, that's it.
Retired to the side. There we go.
Well, I'll finish the story in a bit. Nothing across for Loyalsock. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 17-11. The Lancers on top. Bill's Happy Camper RV Sales and Service in Mill Hall is your go-to destination for premier RV sales and maintenance. Since its inception in 2003, Bill's Happy Camper has dedicated itself to equipping outdoor enthusiasts with the perfect travel trailers and fifth wheels for unforgettable camping experiences. Offering you an extensive selection of top-tier models, Bill's Happy Camper says good luck to the Keystone softball and baseball all-star teams.
There's a lot of things that go into a great deal. And at Blaze Alexander Subaru in Muncie, we'll always go the extra mile and make them even better. Like low rates. Get 2.9% for 72 months on a 2025 Crosstrek. Or even lower. Get 0.9% for 63 months on a 25 Outback. And we've always got the full lineup of new Subarus in stock. And maybe most importantly, because of the volume of the Blaze Alexander family dealerships, we're able to give you not just hundreds, but even thousands more for your trade. Because at Blaze Alexander Subaru, we're taking the deals the other guys won't, guaranteed.
The Corolla Truck Garage and Alignment Center specializes in cars and heavy-duty trucks, offering tires, brakes, state inspection, and tandem aligning. All at the Corolla Truck Garage and Alignment Center, 1959 East Valley Road, east of Luganton.
All right, John, we're back.
All right. So anyway, the Lock Haven Red All-Star team in the Clinton County League had a girl catcher. And the rules at the time, I shouldn't even, I won't mention it, I'll tell you that. But anyway, the umpire asked her if she had a cup. And she said no, and he stopped the game until she put a cup in. That's a true story. I forget how we handled that one on the air. I think with some level of
And what year was that?
Late 80s.
Late 80s.
Yeah, they were out of Little League.
I mean, I would assume taking a baseball anywhere would hurt. Like, so I would assume taking a baseball anywhere, any part of the body would hurt. So any protection you can get would be.
Well, that's true. That's true. I see what you're saying. All right, the batter here, I think, is Carsetter. Called strike. Oh, the sun's going behind a cloud.
Yep.
Wally showed the radar. There's some rain still west of here.
He's back there doing his rain dance now. I think.
He's back there hiding. Yay, the sun's behind a cloud. It's pleasant. Reader, second inning of work. This is away.
Change up.
Carstetter, a walk, got on an error, has scored 2 runs. So it's 17-11. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. And what that pitch misses, we believe, is a 7-inning game. Until told otherwise.
So you said this is bottom of the 5th, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. A couple strikes here on Carstetter.
Oh.
Called strike 3 at a full count pitch, borderline. But I called strike 3. Reader, that is his first strikeout.
Brad Brungard.
Brad Brungard. He struck out, walked, and scored a run. Say like his brother, Bryce. Inside, ball 1. 17-11. Wasn't looking for a score like this here. But again, these teams haven't had a chance to get a lot of work in. Inside. Reader throws pretty hard.
Keystone started off hot. And Loyalsock was a little sluggish to start, and then it just flipped that right on its head.
Bottom of the 5th. Keystone with 4 in the first, 4 in the third, 3 in the 4th. So it hasn't been a lack of runs. Pitch taken for a strike. Oh, it has cooled off nicely.
Is that 2 balls and 2 strikes, you said?
Close enough. Ball 3.
It's all right.
1 out. I have to just check the weather. Let's just see if we're in any jeopardy here.
That's fine.
Just past 0:30. Been playing for a couple hours here. Next pitch.
In the dirt. I walked him.
There you go. 1 on, 1 out. That'll bring up Drayton Packer, who struck out and singled. Forgot to mark that down as a hit. So Keystone has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits now and 11 runs. 1 on, 1 out. Throw over to first. Brungard back.
Every time.
All right.
Just make those kids' parents do some laundry later on.
That's right.
Wash those pants.
76, mostly sunny, it says here right now.
Oof. Right down there. He wanted that one.
Yep. According to this, there will be a 30% chance of thunderstorms at 9 p.m. We'll probably be in about the 6th inning by then. Yeah. There are some big gray clouds coming down the valley. 1 on, 1 out. Keystone needs some runners. They're down 17-11. Runner goes.
There's a rip.
Shot way back.
That's out of here.
Hit the top of the fence and went over, right?
Yep, think so.
It did. Boy, did Brungard get that, or Packer get that. That was a bullet. Drayton Packer, a laser off the yellow protective top of the chain link fence. Oh, my. 17-13. Oh. Wow. So, Brungard scores the 12th run, and Packer with the home run.
I saw Coach Strauss giving him a pep talk before they came up to bat, telling him that,
It's worked. It's worked. Oh, my. 17-13.
Oh, foul ball, straight up, out of play.
Yep. Heading up.
They're back there trying to keep him out of the water.
Yep.
Good save by.
Or out of the puddles, as the case may be.
Yeah.
17-13.
Good save.
Lincoln Pro is batting, by the way. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles, 4 RBIs. I forgot to mark his down as hit. I've been negligent. Takes an off-speed pitch away.
It's funny. You see some of these kids and they have their pants way down and just a little bit of socks exposed. Some have it at the knees. Lincoln has his pulled up above his knees there. Those socks probably the whole way up.
So what do you make of that, Bill?
I don't know.
Does that concern you?
No, I just find it interesting the way another foul ball straight back. That one isn't a trick.
Yeah, it's suddenly clouding up. Hey, suck it up. Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mike Schlesinger behind the plate now. They're down to 2 umpires. Next pitch.
In the dirt. It's that dark cloud out there. The Keystone's going to bring the thunder.
The batter's pro. As we say, he's 2 for 2. Nobody on. 2 runs in here. High.
Brings the full count.
As we say, this hasn't been the crispest game we've seen. And next pitch.
Down
low and away. Here we go. Here we go.
Almost threw that bat into the dugout when he was on his way to first.
Here we go.
Brings up Strauss.
That Cooper Strauss. Looking for a hit here.
I think Cooper's season was cut short last year, wasn't it? Didn't he break his wrist or something?
Yeah,
Had a broken bone on that field over there, I believe it was.
He's the first of, what, 3 little Coopers?
Yep.
You do a photo shoot with the Cooper boys?
His younger brother is on the 8 to 10-year-old team.
Yep.
And the youngest one, I don't think is
big cut foul ball.
Playing any ball yet.
They're growing up.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Strauss and his brother Greg Strauss, former Bald Eagle Nittany, very fine baseball players.
Bet you he tries to pick him off at first. Nope. Okay, I would have lost money. There's his shot.
Cooper.
Out the outfield.
Cooper.
Over the fence for another
Cooper.
dinger.
Let's see how Dave handles that. Oh, get your camera. Bill Crow. Hurry. Hurry. Tell the kid to slow up. Cooper Strauss makes it a 2-run game. He's approaching his father. And, all right, Cooper Strauss. He's pummeled by his teammates. Way to go, Cooper. Wow, Dave's got to be elated. Oh, my goodness. 2 more runs. So it should be 17-15? Oh, my. Holy moly.
Another 2-run shot, John.
I know. Tell me about it. I think it's a 2-run game.
It is 17-15.
How can he?
Don't call it a comeback.
If we can just get 1 more safety, it'll be tied. Something like that.
Have to get the LL Cool J music out. Don't call it a comeback. Been here for years.
Keystone with 3 home runs now. Wolfgang with a 2-run homer.
I mean, as I said,
Packer with a 2-run homer, and Cooper Strauss with a 2-run.
I mean, as I said earlier, this kid's been playing together for years. I mean, they have experience. I mean, you know, it's not Tony Miller or Dave Strauss's first rodeo.
There's still only 1 out. The first batter was retired, then it's been walk, home run, walk, home run.
Outside.
That's outside to the next batter. That should be Gerald's. He's got a hit. Are you kidding me? 17-15. Oh, with money on the mound, swing and a miss. Back in the game.
Money was the change they needed.
So far.
There's another one for you.
Oh, the change. I had to think about that one.
Full of dad jokes, John.
Please,
Full of dad jokes.
2, you're 0 for 2. Or 2 for 2.
Those were good ones.
That pitch just misses.
Dropping dimes and the change they needed. Aren't you glad I put the headset on with you?
I got it. Do I have to attribute them?
Another outside.
I don't have to attribute them. I can make it look like they're mine.
Yep. Matt Frank comments in, says, holy smokes, Dinger Derby.
Dinger Derby, that's good. It's a Dinger Derby. Let me write that down. Can we just feed this to your AI?
Down low. There's
all
more.
Right. Tying run's going to come to the plate, sports fans.
Oh, it's dupe. Duper.
Dupe time.
Yep. Loyalsock coach is going back out to the mound. Probably see a pitching change here.
Sorry. It's 17-15. It's a nail biter.
Telling you. Keystone Magic. Yep, he's coming out.
The change they need.
I think is his name Gusick?
Yes. Is that who's coming in?
I think he's going over to change gloves, I think.
Okay, so Reeder came in, and this is just the 5th inning, so he went 1 2/3. Gusick. Pitching change, sports fans, at 17-15. We'll be right back. Probst Family Practice, proud to mark 1 year of service to Western Clinton County. Probst Family Practice, a traditional family practice with traditional family practice values. Dr. Dennis Probst and staff extend a heartfelt welcome to new patients of all ages, offering multiple care services, including same-day acute care visits. Most all insurance is accepted. Probst Family Practice, 924 Huron Avenue, Renova. Phone 927-0865 or 927-2300. With a Probst family salute to all the Renova area kids on the Keystone All-Star teams.
Hey guys, it's Troy, and I'm here to tell you that Keystone Door Solutions in Mill Hall is a proud sponsor of Clinton County sports. Made locally in Clinton County, Keystone Door is a trusted, locally owned company where we proudly install garage doors, entry doors, siding, windows, and more. Remember, when it's Keystone, it's quality. Call us today at 570-726-7864 and schedule your free estimate. Or check us out online at KeystoneDoorsPA.com.
Would you like to get away for the day, or maybe longer? Want to take the kids on a one-day adventure? Let Susquehanna Trailways Tours take you there. We offer family-friendly tours, from one-day getaways and baseball games to casino trips, live shows, shopping excursions, overnight adventures, and full vacation tours. As a third-generation, family-owned business, we've been providing top-notch motor coach service for nearly 75 years. Our modern fleet and experienced drivers ensure a comfortable and safe journey. So for your next getaway, choose Susquehanna Trailways. We offer affordable travel options and destinations across the continental United States and Canada. Susquehanna Trailways. Adventure awaits.
All right, John, we're back with a pitching change.
Braden Gusick, who started the game at first base, is now on the mound here. And the tying run is coming to bat in Colt Hill in a 17-15 ball game. Keystone with 2 dingers here in the 5th. They'll throw over to first, the runner's back. There's still only 1 out, which was the first batter of the inning. Carstetter got called out. Then walk, home run, walk, home run. Now a walk. If that holds, Hill should be hitting a home run here to tie the game. Where's Bill gone?
Little boy's room.
We should have said, oh, there's his camera. Yeah, Bill, you forgot your camera. All right, let's see what Gusick has. Breaking pitch away, ball 1. The runner will go to second. He just barely gets in there. The ball was dropped out there, so he's safe. So that was Dupert. And this should be Hill, who represents tying run. They'll work the runner back to second. 1 out. 4 runs in here. 2 2-run home runs by Keystone Intermediate players.
That's not Hill.
Okay. Well, that has to be Dupert then. Yeah, that's Dupert. You're right. It was Charles that walked. Yeah, Dupert very short. Would like to get on first. Breaking pitch. Nubber, going to be tough play. Pitcher can't make a play. It's an infield nubber.
I thought that hit his foot.
I thought it did too. See if they're going to come out. They're going to come out and ask what he's saying. Their manager, Jerry O. So Mike Schlesinger will ask for some help. I thought so.
I thought it did too.
Yeah, kind of the way it rolled off.
He didn't flinch at all whenever, so maybe it didn't.
Let's see.
Usually if it does, they'll react to it.
And And
I think he's good.
it's a hit.
Yep.
First and third, the tying runs are on base. So that's Gerald's on third. Dupert with an infield single.
This is Hill here.
And Cold Hill is up. Thank you. 1 out. Joe's bunt takes a strike. The runner on first goes to second, so the tying runs are in scoring position here in a 17-15 game in the bottom of the fifth. Gusick, the pitcher from the stretch, taken for a strike. Cold Hill, he lined into that double play back in the second inning. Grounded out and got a hit, and then was hit by a ground ball off the bases. That pitch just misses. So he's 1 for 3. Get some good shots there, Bill. Wally didn't cover for you, by the way.
He didn't say a single word.
No, it's not so much that, it's what he said.
Oh.
Next pitch, pop-up foul, right side, toward the creek.
Yep.
Said you went to the little boys' room.
Oh.
Hey, I just asked the question. I can't provide the answer. All right. Cold Hill with a chance to tie this game up with a hit here.
Oh, that's high.
High, gets away from the catcher. The runner makes a late break, but he comes in standing. They kind of slow reacted.
Yeah.
It's a one-run game. The tying runs.
It's a one-run game, John.
Hard to believe. Oh, my. Down to third goes Dupert. 17-16. 17-16.
Oh,
check
swing, fouled back.
Right back to us. It'd be nice to get one here for us.
No, I'm good. I don't need.
How's it going out there?
I did not hear what he said.
He didn't seem amused.
He said something to us, but I didn't catch it.
Breaking pitch. There's one back behind us.
There's another one in the creek. There's a kid back there with no shoes on. I'm assuming it's his job to fish him out of the creek.
And I'm pretty. Or it could just be somebody from. Don't go there.
He dropped his bike and ran right down there.
Be a Loyalsock Township resident.
No. Oh.
Okay. Oh, let's go. We got a tie ball game.
Dupert makes it in.
He plunked it in out in short.
Dupert scores the 17th run for Keystone.
Lordy. Oh, Lord.
That dugout over there is electric right now.
Not the Loyalsock one.
No, our Keystone one.
My score sheet's total. This is just embarrassing. Look at this. This should be
I'm sure there's a method to your madness. So anybody that's looking for the post-game article, take it with a grain of salt.
You're right. Approximately.
Yeah.
So it's 17-17. He shows bunt. Pulls the bat back. Came Ream as a hit or two. I can't tell.
His pants are dirty. He must have got something out there.
I got something in blue.
Squares up for a bunt.
Oh, he's hit. Or is
No,
he? Nope, he jumped out of the way.
back
Tried to bunt.
Hit the catcher in the mask.
No, he was hit.
Oh.
So they're 2 on. Oh, this is just.
Oh. Loyalsock coach is coming out. Umpires are going to get together to discuss it.
So again, what did we decide? It's tied, right?
It is
17-17. They were down 17-8 going to the bottom of the fourth. They got 3 there and a gazillion, 6 here, approximately 6 this inning.
Well, I said we needed 1 inning like Loyalsock had in the third.
Oh, they're bringing him back. Ooh.
I wasn't sure. I didn't think he pulled back on it.
You were right. They should have asked you.
Squared up to bunt. I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Oh, it's really? For me. So, Ream will come back to home plate. There's just a runner. The go-ahead runs on first. They throw over. Well, you know Coach Strauss is going to be sending Colt Hill here.
Yes.
You can book that.
That's what they try to keep them honest on first.
No one's been thrown out on the bases.
Yeah. And here we go. And
again, this is the first year for these catchers to play on the larger
3,
field.
2, 1.
There he goes.
There's a rip out the left
shot.
Dinger.
It is. It is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? King Ream with the third 2-run home run of the inning. I've never seen anything like this. Oh, my score sheet. So it's 1917. 1917. 3 2-run home runs this inning.
So usually, John, whenever I'm picking pictures to go with our first game, I was like, oh, they had a home run. I'll use that one. I don't know which one to use.
Yeah,
we got 4 of them.
4 home runs. 3. Oh, that one's fouled off. Wolfgang the batter. So we're pretty sure it's 1917.
1917.
So now, Money Miller just needs 6 outs. It's getting a little dark here. Sidearm pitch.
Or we could add 8 more runs here.
Could happen. Got to complete the inning, though.
True.
Well, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
We had 8 more runs.
Right, we can go home.
Yeah.
Or to Pudgies, as the case may be.
Oop.
Poked out the fly ball
left center.
short.
Got 3 people.
Oh, and they drop it.
Miscommunication. He had 3 people running at that ball, and then they all stopped.
Well, what to call that? A bloop single. Nobody really made a good run on it. So statistically. So now it's 1917, and Money Miller is going to bat here.
Maybe he'll do himself a favor here, help himself out.
Yes. He's walked, struck out, and singled. 1917. You never know. He shows bunt. Third baseman stays back. Now he starts in. Boy, the third baseman way off the line. The pitcher steps off. Look how far we're the third
That last home run was right down third base, out there to left.
Oh.
Hit off the batting cage out there.
From the stretch.
Money shows bunt, pulls back.
Runner goes to second.
Yep. Uncontested.
An insurance run. 1917. Still only 1 out. Really getting gray. Kusik's next pitch. Runner goes to third.
Oh,
down the infield. Oh, he's better get back. And they throw to second. Oh, he gets back, and they throw the ball out in left field. They lucked out on that one. The runner was gone. He had to hustle back. The pitcher, I think it was, that caught the pop-up to retire Miller. For the second out, they lucked out on that one. The runner was heading to third, and pitcher Gusick caught it. So this will bring up the 12th batter of the inning, Ian Nestor. Carstetter started off this half inning and half an hour ago and struck out, and then Keystone just went crazy. 3 2-run home runs, the big hits in the inning. Well, that's amazing, these kids at the intermediate field. There goes the runner. Ground ball out to left field. Here comes an insurance run. What a heads-up play by Dave Strauss. The third baseman came to the bag to cover it with a runner going, and the ball went exactly where he was for an RBI single.
Good coaching by Dave.
Oh, that Dave brought his A game today. Oh.
I think Sarah called that play in from over in the stands over there.
Or his brother Greg. Oh, I think we're gonna get a pitching. We should really. I hope they can't hear us on the Loyalsock. Sometimes we get a little giddy.
Well, I'm sure I know there's some Loyalsock fans listening.
Ooh, I mean, it's back and forth. Both teams brought their bats. Let's just let it go at that. So what do we decide? That becomes the 20th run.
Yes.
20-17. And Loyalsock still has 2 more bats. Darkness is going to be a problem here at some point. They're changing.
Well, I mean, we're 5 innings in, so if they call the game, it would be an official game at this point, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, rain, darkness. If the clouds would move, it doesn't get dark until,
Right.
Well, I guess it is almost 8 o'clock now.
So let's see who that is pitching. Get a number there.
Lynn.
10. Lynn. Okay.
In the pitch, number 10, Connor Lynn.
Connor Lynn. He becomes their fourth pitcher. Forsberg, Reeder, Gusick, and now Lynn. Keystone's used Gerald's, Wolfgang, Karstetter, and the Money Man. Keystone, if you went away and you're just tuning in, if I told you Keystone leads 20-17, you'd probably think, oh, I don't think so.
I just remember saying, when you get your 9th run, you usually feel pretty good about yourself.
Yeah.
You said usually.
Now they're sitting on 20.
Yeah.
20's even better,
Yeah,
right?
you got to feel good about your chances at 20. I mean, if the other team didn't have 17, you'd feel even better. But
It's like halftime of a basketball game.
Yeah.
This kid throwing breaking pitches. Another right-hander. Lynn.
Karstetter, did he have one of the home runs today?
He did not.
Okay.
He has walked, gotten on an error, and took a third strike. Oh, my score sheet is just blown to.
I'm going to take your stats with a 80% accuracy.
Well, yeah.
After looking at your.
If there's a mistake, a mother will let me know. Fred had 2 singles, not 1 single.
I mean, I'm sure there might be a game changer for this team too. We can go.
Yeah, we need more game changers. I
Compare
see the
again.
Legion teams have game changer now.
Yeah, the senior Legion team, they've had a few games out there in Beach Creek. I think they may have only lost 1 game so far.
Yeah, both teams, junior and senior. The runner goes.
Ball up.
They don't even make an attempt to get him as the pitch is a ball. That runner is, I'm thinking it's, I don't know who's batting. Oh, Karstetter's batting. Yeah, there we go. That runner was Nestor. That pitch is called a strike.
So my knowledgeable wife just texted me and said that Pittsburgh's under a tornado warning.
Oh, gee.
Lock Haven's under a severe thunderstorm for the next hour, but it's still clear here, though. So
that pitch is a strike. The runner's going to advance to third. Well, I think you should tell umpire Schlesinger, tell him there's a tornado warning here. It's 20-17. Keystone leads under threatening skies. Ground ball. Coach Strauss off his left hand. Coach Strauss, of course, was some of my favorite stories. So on the Bald Eagle Nittany team that won the last football game against Lock Haven High, from which I'm still just recovering. Coach Strauss was a lineman, as I recall. Shot up the middle. Base hit. 21-17. Boy, did Karstetter drill that pitch. And an RBI.
Brings up Brungard.
Keystone didn't have a lot of hits with their early runs, but boy, they're sure getting them now. So Nestor scores the 21st?
Yes.
21st. That pitch slowing inside to Brungard. Brungard had a dinger. No, he didn't. He has 2 walks, 2 runs scored.
Close, though. That was
the
close.
guy below him did, Packer. It's getting dark.
Some mood lighting for the early season heroics here.
Runner goes.
That's high.
They're going to throw down to second.
And he's going to make it
in there standing. 21-17.
21-17.
You don't see many 21-7. Usually it's like 10-year-old softball.
Right.
You see scores like this.
Whenever, you can't hit the strike zone and then just walk after walk after walk. And
yeah. Fledglings. Called strike.
Strike on Brungard.
Brungard would be like the 16th batter of the inning, approximately. Swing and a miss. So how many more Brungards are coming up through?
I don't know, 13, 14.
Close enough. Swing and a miss. I think that's going to end the inning.
Gets out of a jam for Loyalsock, Aaron.
All right, so they had 11. They now have 21. I'm thinking they scored 10 runs. We're going to complete 5 innings. It's Keystone 21 and Loyalsock 17.
Every crack of the bat, every cheer from the stands. Baseball memories last a lifetime. That's why in 2017, Justin Klein founded the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame to preserve those memories forever. Step inside and explore the history of our local baseball heroes. Located behind the Little League field on Park Street in Beach Creek, it's where the past meets the present. Visit today and celebrate the game we all love at the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame.
Need a clear vision for the future? Crystal Vision Center is here to help. Located at 214 High Street, Suite A in Lock Haven, our experienced team, led by Dr. David A. Briggs and his associates, offers comprehensive eye care services. From routine eye exams to contact lens fittings, we're committed to providing the highest quality care. Plus, we have a wide selection of stylish eyewear to complement your unique style. Schedule your appointment today by calling 570-748-5099. Crystal Vision Center, your vision, our priority.
JC Forestry, your local forestry experts, has been caring for Clinton County woodlands for over 32 years. From timber harvesting and sales to forest management plans and wildlife habitat improvement, our experienced team provides the services you need to maximize the value of your land. Trust JC Forestry for sustainable forestry practices and expert advice. Call us today at 570-490-7776 or email us at jcforestry@comcast.net. JC Forestry, your partner in preserving the beauty of nature.
All right, John, we're back. Feels like it's been 3 days since we saw Money Miller on the mound out here.
I hope Money didn't tighten up.
Yeah.
All right, this should be Gusick. The fourth pitcher takes low and away. Money time. As Bill famously said, he was the change they wanted.
Change they needed.
Uh-oh, up the middle. Oh, boy, base hit.
All right.
Gusick with a leadoff single.
Nothing hurt.
Four runs. I don't know, Bill. 4 runs.
Much easier to turn those double plays when you have a runner on first going.
Good point. This should be Dix. D-I-C-K-S. Down low ball 1. The Loyalsock bench making some noise. Everybody's into this one.
I saw the coach over there giving his team a pep talk the same way that Dave Strauss did.
That's great.
There's a strike.
Strike. Indeed. Money came in, I don't know. He was the fourth pitcher.
I think it was on Monday night.
The fourth. He came in the fourth inning.
Ooh. Low, little low. That's a ball.
Yeah. He didn't come into the fourth inning, and this is the sixth. Okay. He had a scoreless fifth. I remember it well, taken for a strike.
Is that 2-2 the count now?
Well, I'm calling this game after this at bat. We don't want the boys to get hurt.
For the safety.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a ball.
Ooh.
Schlesinger walks off oohs and ahs and does a little lap behind there.
Foul back.
Surprised the runner on first hasn't made a play for second yet.
Well, they're down by 4 runs. Plus Nestor. I think they know Nestor's a legitimate, that's his position.
Got a solid arm.
Yeah.
That's not him.
Breaking pitch misses. Uh-oh. Walk, 2 on.
Yeah, it's not Nestor catching. I think it's Wolfgang.
Oh.
Is that what it says?
I think you're right. It ends in a G. Nestor doesn't end in a G.
Nope, not last I checked. So now we got runners on first and second.
This will be Frito, Anthony Frito.
Ooh, there's a foul ball. He was swinging for that one.
I missed that. He has doubled, gotten on an error, singled.
He wanted that one.
Did he? Yeah. I missed it. Money's pitch right there for a strike.
Strike 2.
This is down toward the bottom of the lineup, the 8th hitter in Frito. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Big out.
Big out.
Any out is a big out at this point. 2 on, 1 out. And we decided it's 21-17 in the top of the 6th inning. Pretty sure it's a 7-inning game. This will bring up Burkholder. First pitch, I believe, is a ball.
Wally was checking out the birds and stuff and forgot to clear the count. He's an arborist.
Money from the stretch. Ground
There's
ball.
one.
Second base. Get the out, son.
Dupert first, gets the out.
That's what you want with a 4-run lead.
Runners advance second and third.
That's okay. You play for an out. Frito's retired, 4-3. This will bring up, check, that was Burkholder.
Yes, Burkholder.
This should be Sowers.
Yep.
Got it. Close enough.
Ooh.
Fastball away. So runners on second and third, they advanced on the ground out to the right side. That's what Ruben Amaro would call good situational hitting, moving the runners up. That's when I say, shut up, Ruben.
There's a strike.
Strike, swing and a miss. Sowers is batting. Lynn waits on deck. Swing and a miss. Money. Put that one by Sowers. So I'm thinking there are, I'm not sure, 2 outs. Is that possible?
Yes.
Sowers steps out. Left-handed batter stands back in.
1-2 count.
Big pitch. Just misses. Carter Money Miller, the 4th Keystone pitcher, has brought some semblance of normalcy to this game. That pitch misses away. First base is open here. You don't want to bring the tying run to the plate. Lynn waits on deck. Big pitch. Mark this down as big pitch.
Oh, got him looking.
Strike 3. Huge. Nothing across for the 2nd inning in a row. Money earning his keep. We've completed 5.5. It's Keystone 21. Loyalsock 17. Now serving all of Central Pennsylvania, BSC Mechanical, providing commercial, industrial, and healthcare HVAC, plumbing, and medical gas services, ready to serve your HVAC needs in the most reliable manner. BSC Mechanical, 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-4052 or learn more online at bsc-mechanical.com. BSC says good luck to all the Wildcat teams in the postseason.
Banking should be more than just a place to park your money. You deserve a bank that understands you and your community. At Woodlands Bank, we pride ourselves on local decision making by people who live and work in the same neighborhoods as you do. We are committed to supporting local businesses, nonprofits, and events that make our communities thrive. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or growing your business, you can trust Woodlands Bank to be there because we're not just a bank, we are your neighbor. Visit us today at one of our 8 convenient locations and experience banking that's built for you. Woodlands Bank, rooted in our communities. Member FDIC.
Need a new ride? Looking for reliable auto service? Or maybe you're in the market for a powerful Bobcat? Look no further than Miller Brothers Auto Sales. We've got a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, expert body and service technicians, and a full line of Bobcat equipment. As your official Bobcat dealer in Clinton County, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Visit us at 1 South Water Street in Mill Hall or call us at 844-338-5016. Miller Brothers Auto Sales, your one-stop shop for all your automotive and Bobcat needs.
Okay, Bill, what do you think?
This has been a strange day and an even stranger game, John.
It has been. The Pirates have been rained out, by the way. I know you wanted to know that.
Well, Michelle texted me and said there's a hurricane warning in Pittsburgh. All right. Severe thunderstorm warning for Lock Haven. So we're in the bottom of 6 here.
Looks like Packer batting. Drayton Packer.
Yep.
The home team here.
Foul ball off the third base line.
Loyalsock will have one more at bat, according to my forlorn score sheet. It'll be the top of the lineup.
Are you just guessing on that? There's notes all over the place on that.
It just kind of disappears down here at the bottom.
Looks like you're out of boxes there.
I am. The story of my life.
We'll have to take that and upgrade it and get you some more boxes and sheets and stuff.
Well, this was actually one of the early ones. Only has 9. The ones I had, I have some with 12. Oh, where's that? Out to center field,
not
and
deep enough though.
Center fielder, nice running catch. Girio started out there. He went a long way to get to that.
He did.
So 1 down.
Brings up Pro.
Pro has singled in 2 runs, singled in 2 runs, walked and scored a run. Again, it's 21-17.
Cole did confirm that it's a 7-inning game.
Thank you, Cole.
Yeah, Wally's gonna bite his tongue.
Next pitch. Ooh, over the head.
Yep.
A Pro. That pitcher is Lynn at this point.
He has kind of a unorthodox delivery when he throws the ball.
A lot of arms and legs.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it kind of snaps back a little bit. A lot of arms and legs.
Throws in.
2-2.
Oh.
Like, his arm's back, and then his forearm, like, snaps forward whenever it comes, and he's kind of pushing the ball.
21-17. Keystone leads. They didn't lead until the last inning when they put up a 10 spot. Or, as Bill would say, a dime. A walk to Pro. He'll be taken off.
Here comes Strauss again.
Cooper with a huge 2-run home run.
Was that the first home run of the last inning?
It was the last inning.
Was that the first one of the last inning, though?
You're putting a lot of pressure on me.
I'm just wondering if he started that rally going.
No, Packer hit one.
Okay.
And then Strauss.
Oh, there he goes. A second throw down.
Easily in.
And standing up.
Let me look back at that inning. Packer hit a 2-run homer. Strauss hit a 2-run homer. I can't read that.
Somebody else did something.
Yeah, somebody did.
There, it popped it up. Foul base, third base line. Oh!
Nice try. Couldn't quite get it. Oh, it was...
So is number 17, is that the kid that went swimming in the first inning?
I think so.
That's got to be a miserable way to play a game in a completely soaking uniform.
So it was either Hill or Ream that hit the third 2-run home run last inning. I'll have to double check that. That was fouled back.
I think it may have been Ream, but I'm not 100%.
I think so. He's the last name on my list.
That's what we bring you along for.
Yeah,
why you make the big bucks.
That's it. I got it. You're right. 3 2-run home runs in that inning. 10 runs. It's getting dark. Oh, big cut. Strauss. He's looking. Yeah. Cooper Strauss. So anyway, his dad was part of the Bald Eagle Nittany team that beat Lockhaven High the last game. Controversial ending. Bob Weller played Bob Weller. Soft ground ball going to be a tough play. Nobody's going to get him. Cooper has his father's speed.
Oh, he called him out.
What? What?
Called him out.
What? Look at Dave. Wait.
Dave's calling for time. He wants to talk about that one.
I could be wrong, but that wasn't even close. Maybe he missed a bag. He's asking for help.
Umpires are getting together here.
Oh, they don't change it.
Oh. He pulls his foot.
Oh.
So he can't do anything about it.
I give Loyalsock making as close as it was semi-close. But
home plate umpire said the only thing he could overrule was if he pulled his foot, and he didn't pull his foot, so he...
But Dave's the district attorney.
Not down here, he's not. That's Clinton County.
Oh, Clinton County. Yeah. I'm sorry. Not another pitching change. It's going to get too dark. And we're not going to be able to finish. Come on.
I mean, hey, if they call it, they call it, you know. And...
Well, I see. That's interesting that their manager's talking to the infield.
So
he's in with a runner on third.
Is that the
run
first out of the inning? Was that the first out of the inning?
You asking me that? No, there was a fly out to center.
Okay, so we have 2 outs.
You are correct. Runner on third. Insurance run. 4-run lead for Keystone. We're in the bottom of the 6th. All right, the batter should be.
New pitcher, looks like. Number 17.
We didn't take any warm-ups. They know it's getting dark.
Did he go back? Is it Reeder?
Can you do that? He throws it up against the backstop. The runner starts in. Turn around, son.
Did Reeder already pitch today?
Yep. Apparently you can do that.
So they brought
he
him
was their
back
second pitcher.
So, okay.
Maybe you don't get any
You don't have to
warm-ups.
warm up.
Maybe because it's the lineup the whole time.
All right.
They'll have to-
So hold on.
I know Gerald's asked him if he needed some warm-ups.
This is
He
Gerald.
was told no.
Charles is batting. Yeah, this will be an abbreviated write-up on this one.
No.
Well, I got to get a quote from Coach Strauss.
I expect in-depth.
You know, when they were down by 10, I'm thinking, well, I'm not talking to coach. Oh,
Little
number. First
There you
baseman
go.
retreats and catches it to end the inning.
All right.
So,
top of the 7th.
Nothing
coming up.
across. They need 3 more outs after 6. It's Keystone 21 and Loyalsock 17.
Yes.
Find yourself with too much stuff. Attic is filled. Basement is filled, but still too much stuff. Time for Central Storage, just off Eagle Valley Road near Mill Hall. Central Storage, your secure and convenient storage solution for individuals and businesses with a range of unit sizes available. Don't despair, store more, stress less at Central Storage along Swamp Lane at 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-6365. Central Storage, ready for your stuff. It's time to golf on Central Pennsylvania's premier public course, the beautiful 18-hole Clinton Country Club. Nestled between Fishing Creek and Bald Eagle Creek, a most unique golfing experience. New pro Central Mountain High grad Brady Williams invites you to learn more about membership. The Clinton Country Club, just off Route 220 Mill Hall. Learn more about the Mid-State's premier public course. Go online at clintoncountryclub.com. Service Garage of Renova provides you with the best fuel oil service throughout Clinton County and beyond. Service Garage is so much more. Excavation and skid steer work, sewer and water line repair, driveways, concrete work, grass cutting, stone sales too. Serving Renova, Lock Haven, and surrounding areas. Service Garage, call them at 923-0683 or 660-2314. With a shout out to all the Renova area Keystone All-Star ball players. All right, this is
There
it.
we go.
It's money time. Down low ball 1.
3 outs from him.
I don't have any more room on my score sheet.
Flip it over.
This should be, turn around, son. It could be Cam Miller. Strike called. Turn around, son. Lynn. It's the last batter. Lynn. Thank you. Come on, money. Take it home, money. You allowed to say that? 2-1 on Lynn.
Foul ball.
2-2 on Lynn. I need a new score sheet.
Just looking for.
Oh, there's one with more. I should have used that one. That has more. Well, I don't want to waste that.
Yeah, that's good paper.
That's a key, yeah, as opposed to the feather stuff you provided me with.
There's the shot to the outfield. That'll bounce in for single.
All right, Lynn with the leadoff single. We don't worry about him. We want an out, right?
Trying to get Money Miller here to cash in and 3 outs.
So this is Lynn with a single.
That brings up Miller.
This Cam Miller, right out to left, his last at bat, off of Carter Money Miller. Getting dark. Foul ball toward the trees, left
toward the cars.
Yep. This is a nice setting.
It is.
It's a nice complex. The Little League field is out beyond right field here.
Surprised it's not too buggy either. Usually you get by the water there and you get a lot of.
I haven't seen any cicadas either.
Oh, that's good.
So this is Cam Miller.
That ball is up there.
1-on. It's a 4-run lead. Now what's this discussion about?
Even more balls.
Getting balls.
Whoop.
Carter was just asking for a new ball. They probably lost 35 of them today.
Oh.
To the crick.
The crick. So is that Loyalsock Creek? Would have to be, wouldn't it?
Could be.
What else? Ask Cole Hanley.
Foul ball? That's definitely my car. I think
Money Miller to Cam Miller.
I think I'm parked more this way. I get those foul balls going back there. It makes me nervous.
I get that.
Oh, right
Line
to
drive to the
first.
third baseman. The first
Oh.
throws it into the runner. Bounces off the runner.
Beamed him with it.
Ouch. That third baseman should be at this point Carstetter.
It is.
Made a nice grab. That ball was really well struck
on a rope right to him
by Miller, but it's a line out for out number one. They need 2 more outs. This will bring up Forsberg, who has a single in 4 times at bat. Keystone leading. They need 2 more outs. They lead by 4.
You didn't hear my last pun, did you?
No.
So we were looking for Money Miller to cash in here on these last couple of outs.
I'm not even writing that one down. Oh, foul ball. Strike 1.
That one went right off the post there. Yeah, don't forget the camera, Wally. It's too far to drive to come back and get it. We've forgotten a couple at the high school and had one taken at Lewistown and got it back, though.
All right, 1 on, 1 out. 4-run lead. Need 2 more outs. Right in there
Right
for a
in
strike.
there.
Forsberg, the batter. Girio, who has a grand slam home run, waits on deck. We've had 6 home runs in this game. 4 by Keystone.
0-2 count here.
Swing and a miss.
Got him.
2 outs.
1 more.
Money. It's up to Girio.
Oh, Dave Strauss is making a pitching change.
Dave.
I heard him say before the inning that he needed to get 65 pitches, and then he was pulled. So there must be a pitch count limit or something, so he doesn't play.
Who wants to pitch? Raise your hand. This will be the 5th one. No. Dave.
Carter goes to the outfield.
There's no tomorrow, Coach Strauss. This better not blow up in your face, buddy, because the media is going to be attacking you.
As you said before, he is the district attorney, so I'm not going to attack him
when we
too
come
much.
back across the county line.
Lincoln Pro's coming in to pitch.
Okay, thank you. We'll be right back.
Calling all Clinton County businesses. Are you in the game? This is your chance to be a champion. ClintonCountySports.com is the place for local sports news, highlights, and live streams. Don't miss out on reaching a crowd as passionate as ours. Advertise with ClintonCountySports.com and get your brand in front of thousands of dedicated fans. From high school heroes to hometown legends, we cover it all. So don't just watch the game from the sidelines. Get in the action and score big with ClintonCountySports.com. Advertise with ClintonCountySports.com today, and let's make some noise.
Are your kids playing in a real Little League? Little League is the world's largest and most respected youth sports program. With nearly 2.4 million children and more than 1 million volunteers in dozens of countries around the world. Little League includes baseball and softball programs for kids ages 4 to 16. There's the Challenger Division program for kids with physical and mental challenges too. For those adults interested in starting a genuine Little League in your area, assistance is available from Little League International in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. For more information on Little League, visit the Little League website at www.littleleague.org.
All right, play resumes, and Pro's first
Shot
pitch
down the right.
is drilled to right
baseline.
field. First and third. That was Girio who jumped on the first pitch. He lined that one.
Number 43, Eli Johnson.
Eli Johnson stands in. First and third. 4-run lead. Eli Johnson has a hit. 1 for 2. Walked a couple times. Over his head, ball 1. Pro just into the game here. Needs an out. 2 outs. Carter Miller pulled on the pitch count so he can pitch in a couple more days up to close to 65. Fouled back off the backstop, strike 1. Lincoln Pro trying to pick up the save here with 2 on and 2 out. Called strike. We're down to match point here, I think. 2 strikes on Johnson. Yep, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pro needs 1 more strike for a remarkable comeback victory. Just misses inside. Johnson ducked. Ball 2-2. As evening settles in here in Loyalsock Township. 2 on, 2 outs. Over his head. Full count coming up. The runner goes down to second. He means nothing. Keystone needs an out. First base is open. They don't want to get the tying run to the plate as darkness is approaching. Lincoln Pro's next pitch. Base hit. Gets by the right fielder.
Rolls to the fence.
All the way to the fence.
That scores 2.
That makes it 21-19. Wow. Johnson came through. Right fielder couldn't come up with it. It's a single and an error. Big hit by Johnson. 2 RBIs. Yikes. 21-19.
Just need 1 out here, John.
Say what?
Just 1 out. Just need 1.
No, there's a strikeout in the lineout.
Yeah, we just need 1 more.
Oh, they need 1 more.
Yeah.
They said there was 1. Yes. Yes. This is a Reader, big boy. He represents the tying run. Ground ball to the shortstop. Fields it, sets, throws. Game over. They made the play they had to make to win the game. They give up 2 runs, one of the wildest games you're ever going to see. But Pro came in. 19 runs to 21 for Keystone. We will give you a marginal rundown on the game. We'll tell you that Carter Miller will get the win in relief. We will tell you that Keystone had a 2-run home run from Wolfgang, a 2-run home run from Drayton Packer, a 2-run home run from Cooper Strauss, and a 2-run home run from Kane Ream. Loyalsock put up 19 runs in defeat. They had a grand slam home run from Dean Girio and a grand slam home run from Zachai Dix. So the home runs are 4-2. The total runs are 21-19. Keystone will get a day off, an opponent to be determined. Loyalsock will be in a consolation loser bracket game tomorrow.
I believe I heard them announce that Keystone will play on Friday at Montgomery.
Friday at Montgomery. Thank you. Keystone. Let me write that down. Friday.
I mean, double check me on that, but I think that's what they just said.
Well, that's what we're putting in.
That's what we're putting
at this point. All right. So it's 21-19. Money Miller would get the win. And Keystone battles back. Tremendous comeback. They trailed 17-11 after 4 innings, but that 10 spot in the 5th proved to be more than enough. So we're underway with Keystone All-Star action. Next up will be a 12-year-old softball game at Hepburn-Lycoming. It will be Keystone 12s against, I believe, Williamsport will be the opponent. So again, we hope you've enjoyed our broadcast here. It is completed. Keystone, a remarkable comeback, 21-19. They're kids, you never know. They did what they had to do. They pick up the W. This Keystone Little League Intermediate contest on Clinton County Sports, presented by Susquehanna Trailways, Redmond's Complete Comfort, J.J. Peters Disposal, Miller Brothers Auto Sales, Woodlands Bank, Clinton Country Club, Haywood's on the Green, Laser Wash, Big Mountain Disposal, BSC Mechanical, Hear the Birds, Central Storage, Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center, Service Garage, Blaze Alexander Subaru, JC Forestry, Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame, Unks Asphalt Services, the Law Office of Patrick A. Johnson, Crystal Vision Center, Keystone Door Solutions, Amy Probst, Berkshire Hathaway, Hodrick Realty, Pizza King, Lock Haven Moose, Bill's Happy Camper, Probst Family Practice, and SARS Tree Service in Pizza City. John Lopez speaking for myself, Bill Crowell, Wally Corder, wishing a good evening from Loyalsock Township. Once again, the Keystone Intermediate's 21, Loyalsock 19 on Clinton County Sports.